That is certainly right. I am, of course, you already know it. I am the golden one, the excellent one, the man himself right here. I am, of course, Ricky Goldman. This right here is the #1 channel. It's the People's Wrestling Channel. And this is my second ever TNA watch along with Rebellion. So go ahead and like, subscribe, share, get this everywhere you can. Get your comments in. I want to hear from you. But let's kick things off with, because it is back. That is right, a Wrestle crate unboxing. So let's delve in, jump over the top rope, dive into this and see what is located inside. Let's cash in with this and let's see what we got. So I was meant to do this for my stand and deliver watch along, but didn't receive it in time, but have obviously received it now, so let's get it done now. So this seems to be quite packed full. So we've got 2 t-shirts. Let's quickly put those to the side for now. Let's get through this, because it is your first piece of action here that I will be calling. So we have a thing just saying what's in this month's Wrestle Crate that will come next month. So it'll be a in fact, yes, this is, sorry, my apologies, this is April's, this is this month's Wrestle Crate, but I think I've got in the thing from, so yes, I've got in the things from last month in this Wrestle Crate, so that is why it's so packed full. So sorry for the confusion there. So this month, Big Show autograph, which I'll get to. You can have a wrestling A to Z, the man himself, Jim Cornette. So that's cool. I do listen to his podcast. We have here a phone holder, which I will probably actually use. The phone holder, heavy crate wrestling champion phone holder. So that's cool. Let's get to the autographs, which we have 3 of them, a triple threat of them, as Fatal Influence already made their entrance. Zaya Brookside, Ling Yeely, former Zaya Lee are making their entrance next. But we have, like I said, 3 autographs, so let's do this. So none other than UK's own Emerson Jane. It's his first autograph here. Autograph number 2 is, as I just said, the Big Show. And autograph number 2 here, WWE Hall of Famer. He's rated R. Can you cope with it? It is Edge. So those are the autographs. That's the gift I've got in it this time. Like I said, 2 t-shirts also. So next month's autograph is actually Jacob Fatu. So Jacob Fatu is at the autograph next month. Also in this month, so we'll get to the t-shirts in a second. So like I said, this is pretty packed full Wrestle Crate, as the faces go after the heels here. But also you get in RVD versus Julia Lane Volume 1. So you're getting that also. And let's do indeed get to those t-shirts here. So I do think that the Fatal Influence do lose this one, and I think they're going to start the breakup here. But as I'm going through this Wrestle Crate as we begin here, let's get up the first match. Let's get this up right here. So do like and subscribe. Do let me get this up right here. So there is that. I want to hear your predictions. Get your predictions in. So the two, that is right, a tag team of t-shirts here as the faces are rolling here. They are in control. So we have Monday Night Veteran. So you've got all the different like WWE logos. So you've got like you've got the urn, you've got the tank for DX, you've got the Stone Cold truck, you've got Olympic gold medal, you've got the World Heavyweight Championship, which kind of like WCW and WWE. So a pretty cool t-shirt right there. And t-shirt 2 here as this match rolls along. JC Jane just tagging in here. So t-shirt number 2 is... Give me 1 second. So like I said, full packed, full stacked Wrestle Crate this month, and t-shirt number 2 is Stomp a Mud Hole. So Stone Cold Steve Austin. So pretty cool t-shirt right there. There it is. There is t-shirt number 2 in this month's Wrestle Crate. Like I said, last month's Wrestle Crate was meant to come. It didn't. So what they've done is they've put in stuff in this one. So last month's in April's one, and that was meant why there's so much in it. 2 t-shirts, 2 autographs. So kind of double the fun, double the stuff. And there's this month's Wrestle Crate. But here we are with, as you can see, Fatal Influence taking on Xia Brookside, Li Ying Lee, and Rosemary. Rosemary is rolling here, just got took down by Jasmine Nix. Rosemary getting taken down by Jasmine here.
Now the cards are down for Rosemary. Desperately trying to find some separation.
As I go ahead and just going to put my t-shirts to the side, I'm going to sort all of this stuff out. So I have kicked off with a Wrestle Crate unboxing as promised. So I'm going to put my t-shirts and everything else to the side just for now. Then get back down to calling this action here.
Every single bit of it, though. Is enough of an opening, though, to crawl in and get a tag. What is in the mind of the Demon Assassins here?
Rosemary going to the top turnbuckle. Took a little bit too long there.
Jasmine Nix taking charge, taking over on Rosemary here. Rosemary coming up short on that one. Fallon in. Double team from Jasmine and Fallon here. So I might actually use this guy as like a phone holder, championship phone holder. I'm going to get this out and then actually show you guys properly. Jasmine, Fallon Henley cover on Rosemary. The former Xia Lee and Xia Brookside breaking things up here. Tia will actually probably use that. Why not? I'm going to actually probably use that phone holder. So yeah, we'll probably, like I said, end up using that.
Quick tags in and out, keeping the opponent isolated in your corner, away from the tag.
Quick tags in and out is right. As Fallon Henley staying on Rosemary here.
Rosemary, as she so often does, always
I do indeed, as of course, every single watch along, I have got snacks which I will be eating.
By Rosemary.
Brookside and Lee fiending for a tag here.
But I'm just off screen momentarily here, just sorting out things, taking out of my wrestle crate. That's how I kick things off here. I was back on screen, ready to call more of the action here, going down at TNA Rebellion, where you like, subscribe, share, all of that. Get this out there. Get your predictions in. Lee in, taking out JC Jane here. Ling rushing into JC.
Hammer fist down to the top of the skull.
All the distraction from fatal influence on the outside. Brookside from the backup lead. Down goes Henley.
Great job of backing up Lee here.
I'm going to be back in multiple seconds here. Give me a few seconds, guys, as Ling goes to pin on JC. Cover 1, 2, kick out.
And a kick out by JC Jane.
Jane.
Oh, JC Jane went to the eyes there. The referee was behind it, didn't see it.
Great timing there from Jane.
Tag. Then comes Brookside. Brookside and Lee grabbing hold of Jane and some turnabout from this past Thursday on Impact.
That's right. You saw fatal influence nowhere to be tagged for JC Jane when she was looking for it. She's all alone.
Wait a minute. Oh, and there's the rest of fatal influence to protect JC Jane.
Just in the nick of time.
Oh, a code breaker delivered by Brookside. Now Lee tied up with Nick.
Everything breaking down here.
I am back, returned. I have. Get your predictions in. Is a breakup for fatal influence coming here? I think it may be, but I guess we'll wait and see.
Just took out Fallon Henley.
A big spear on the outside. Look out!
Lee wipes out Nix and Jane.
And Ling come rushing in. The suicide dive. Brookside risking it all. Going from the top here. Suicide dive. Big cross body, should I say, not suicide dive. Cross body. And here on the countdown for Rebellion team, TNA is rolling, is rocking. So this is your Rebellion watch along. We kicked off with a Wrestle Crate unboxing. Go back and take a look at that. Take a look at all my goodies. Wrestle Crate unboxing is back. I said did miss out last month because the Wrestle Crate didn't come last month, so it's been double the fun, double the feature, double the crate in one, double the goodies in one. But Rosemary now giving Zaya Brookside the brass knuckles. No, Zaya tossing them back to Rosemary. This is going to give JCJ the advantage. JCJ taking 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Than it gives you. Tonight, it cost the TNA team this knockout tag.
Your winners, your victors here in the countdown pre-show for Rebellion 2025 are Fatal Influence, and you better like, share, subscribe. That definitely costing the face team. Zaya Brookside not taking a cheap shot, tossing those brass knucks back to Rosemary. Rosemary not liking that, but we're going to move right along here. So there's a couple of things to do here. What did you think of that first match? We've got 30 minutes for the main show to go. So what I'm going to do, I've got things to write down, things to update. So what I'm going to do, you're going to enjoy ad number 1 here. You just saw a Wrestle Crate unboxing, but it's time to buy my t-shirt. Support me. There's only one place you can do it. Protein Tees, Goldman's One. And this ad right here will tell you everything you need to know.
No regrets.
That is right. Protein Tees, Goldman's One. That is Goldman's One. Goldman's One over at Protein Tees. If
right here in TNA,
you can't put a t-shirt, as I always say, each and every time, it's easy, it's simple. Just get the name spread out there. Get the name
I'm expecting nothing but violence.
out. You know, get the name spread. Get it out there. Share it. Alert people. Protein Tees, Goldman's One. Protein Tees, Goldman's One.
What's your prediction?
Definitely, as this weather is heating up, especially here in the UK, summer's coming, so Protein Tees, Goldman's One is the place to be. If you can purchase a t-shirt, then I want to hear from you. Give me some sort of proof of purchase. Let me know that you bought one, and you'll get a shout out here live. Shout out your name, your podcast, your brand, whatever you want. You get a shout out at the beginning and the end of each and every live that I do. So podcast every single week, things like this, bidding months next month, Backlash, Saturday Night's Main Event, and Battleground. June's a busy month, 2 lives in, well, even 3 lives in one day. Might be podcast, Worlds Collide, watch along, and then Money in the Bank watch along. So that's going to be a busy day coming your way. So that's why you need to like, share, subscribe, get this out there, and head to Protein Tees, Goldman's One. But for more info, where to add me, follow me, do all of that, this will tell you that little bit more. That is right. Like, share, subscribe, do all of that. And that is all the information that you need. Where to find me elsewhere when I'm not on here. Of course, go and check out last night's Reigning Rock podcast. A big episode, Reigning Rock podcast last night. Go and check that out. Also, 30 minutes to go. Get your predictions in for what's going to be going down at Rebellion. Who takes on Elijah or Elias? And of course, make sure to also go back and watch my Wrestle Crate unboxing. We have got 30 minutes to go. I'm just updating something here. So, well, actually 28 minutes to go until the main show begins. If you're just joining me, we just had Fail Influence Knockoff, Zaya Brookside, Rosemary, and Lee Ying Lee, the former Zaya Lee. Zaya Brookside not. She got tossed the brass knuckles. She didn't use them. She didn't pay dividends. She didn't use them to her advantage. Tossing them back to Rosemary cost them the win. So who walks out the winner? What's going to be going down tonight at Rebellion. Get those comments, get those thoughts, get those predictions in. Who walks out international champion? Will it be EY, Eric Young, or will it be Steve Macklin?
Let's take a look at how we got here, and let's hear from Eric Young.
I actually thought the title was vacated. I'm not the biggest TNA viewer, the biggest TNA watcher, so I actually thought the title was vacated. But Steve Macklin is the champion. I did go for Steve Macklin on my predictions. Go back and watch those last out on the Rainy Rock podcast. And I'm sticking with Steve Macklin.
Man, this has gotten so intense. It's a story that I feel like just keeps going on and on and on.
Well, I've got a few bits to update, a few things to do here. 25 minutes until the main show.
Into that story here tonight. Dreamer, do you have any predictions on this match?
Tommy Dreamer, Dave LaGreca, and two others that I'm not 100% familiar with. The blonde, obviously, I saw on the countdown for Genesis. But yeah, they're all breaking down the matches as I break down the matches and go through them with you here. Get those predictions, get those thoughts in right here, right now. I want to be hearing from you. It's all about you tonight.
So I'm just hoping that he even arrives, because it could be going to Eric Young if he doesn't. Dave, what do you think?
Listen, you said it before, but Eric Young just said it.
So who walks out international, not AW, but TNA international champion? Who walks out? Will it be Steve Macklin holding on to the gold, or does Eric Young, the old guard, take the championship?
Making history with that title, and I'm not going to let you take it away from me. You know, we're in Hollywood. Don't let Eric Young write your story. You know, come out here and get it done here in Los Angeles. I can't go against Mac.
Well, we've talked about a little bit of that darkness that will be present at Rebellion, but let's talk about a bright spot. You see it here now, the Ultimate X structure.
Was the Ultimate X, the X Division Championship moves back to Leon Slater, Casey Navarro, Cindy Akeem, and El Hijo del Vikingo will be kicking things off, kicking off the show. The Ultimate X is back.
You're probably
who walks out the TNA X Division champion? I want to be hearing from you.
Absolutely. It's going to be anybody's game, but we know that there's one little factor that could be at play, and that is the system. They have demanded some time, and we are obligated to give it to them right now.
What do we do? We're going to overcome.
Wait. Do you really want to know?
Breaking news. JDC won't be.
Now we're hearing from the system now with just 23 minutes to go from bell time.
I'm going to help my boys out. And we're going to beat the living hell out of Ace Austin, them rascals, that piece of trash.
Yeah, Sean Waltman.
Sean Waltman, X-Pac, can you?
Everybody knows not to
not dig it wrong, guy. Are you ready? Are you ready for X-Pac?
I need a chance to prove myself to management so I can stick around.
Cater is hiring, Cody.
Let me take JDC's spot. I'll help you guys out. You help me out.
Give you a shot?
Yes.
We wanted to give you a shot. And you dropped the ball, didn't you?
Sure did.
You dropped the ball. Why?
Some guy rocking up here. Not sure who this is. Like I'm not the biggest TNA viewer, biggest TNA watcher. Only really watched the pay. Only really got into TNA this year. Watched Genesis. Go back and watch that watch along. Do keep up with it on YouTube. Do keep up with it on Facebook. Apart from that, All these people are failing you to me.
And then he's going to take JDC's spot in that tag match against Ace Austin and the Rascals with Sean Waltman, might I add. Yes. So he's got quite a lot ahead of him. What do we think about that?
I got to tell you something. After watching that, how annoying is Alicia? She is so annoying. That voice just grates.
I'm going to keep my comments to myself because I got to deal with it.
You want to know something? Nobody likes me.
Dreamer, what do you think about this? Moose replacing JDC?
Fine. Not the smartest move for Moose, but Moose is not the smartest man. I think I'm going to have a new X Division champion. And I do not know what's going to happen in this match. Moose wrestling twice. I will give credit to credit where it's due. Moose is an amazing
Moose in action, double duty for Moose
it would really make me angry
tonight.
I'm not a fan of Moose, everybody, if you all know.
Right. O'Shea, what do you think? How's Moose going to fare in this X Division, in this Ultimate X match?
I mean, I think it's going to backfire, but as anybody who knows Moose, does whatever he wants, so who am I to tell him anything?
What about you? What's your prediction?
I'm looking for Leon Slater.
All right.
I think Leon Slater is winning this match tonight. I really do.
You know what, Dave? I think I'm going to agree with you. Yes. Leon Slater, he is one of the hottest things, not just in TNA, but in wrestling, and he's only just getting started. He has the potential to become the youngest.
So I am here, guys, just writing in my diary, just updating things here.
Said and done, there will be the tag team match. Ace Austin and the Rascals with Sean Waltman versus the System. JDC now no longer being here. Moose will take his spot, but we've got more action to get to right here, right now on the Countdown to Rebellion.
Another match. Okay. Oh, it's Elias. Elijah. So who's Elijah taking on? I thought this was on the main show, but I'm guessing not.
I'd love to sing a little song for you right now.
So who is Elijah taking on here at the Countdown to Rebellion?
The Astros cheated. The whole world saw. Banging on trash cans, that ain't baseball law. They stole that title, don't act like it's clean. 'Cause LA still remembers 27. People and championship songs. LA fought through the fires, and LA still stands strong. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me to LA. I don't ever want to feel.
So who does Elijah take on here? Is it someone from NXT? Who's opponent B here?
Thank you. That is right. In TNA, we walk this way. I said in TNA, we walk this way. That's right. That's right. Now tonight, for the first time ever, we are doing an open challenge, and you are all going to ask this question with me. I have got one question for everyone here and someone in the back tonight. wants to walk with Elijah?
That walking that person will be. Find out here, right here, right now.
And his opponent.
We have some representation from TMDK in the house tonight for Rebellion.
Answering the Walk with Elijah challenge, representing TNDK, hysterical Shane Hayes.
Shane Hayes, was this the former, what was he called in WWE? He was part of Rebellion. Yeah, but not Rebellion. Retribution. I think that's who that is. So Shane Hayes. Okay. So Elijah's winning this one, I think.
Bridge, if you will. We are under the Ultimate X and under the USC banner here in the Galen Center, just before Rebellion as they tie it up. Sold out crowd here making its way inside the Galen Center.
So Elijah going after Shane here.
15 minutes and change now until Rebellion itself begins live at the top of the hour, 8 p.m. Eastern on pay-per-view and TNA.
And Shane fighting back, chops to Elijah. Action spill to the outside.
Coming events, you get your tickets now at TNAWrestling.com. We're going to be live in Irvine, California, the greater Los Angeles area, this coming Thursday night. Special start time at 10 p.m. Eastern, live on Access TV in the United States, in Canada, on Sportsnet Plus, and worldwide on TNA Plus. Again, get your tickets now at TNAWrestling.com. TNA making moves.
Elijah going right after Shane here. Oh, Shane battling back. Oh, big clothesline off the ropes by Elijah. Elijah going up to the top. Maybe we'll do it old school here, walking the tight, walking the ropes.
Take a walk with Elijah here in LA.
Off he goes. Oh, going old school just like the Undertaker.
Moose is going to have to compete twice tonight. See, that is the kind of man that Moose is, the kind of leader the system needs.
Oh, Shane coming in, charging in. Here he goes. Oh, big cannonball in the corner to Elijah.
All he needed was an opening, and he takes advantage. Look to the leg and a kick out by Elijah. Elijah did put out this open challenge to anyone from anywhere. Shane Hayes, who resides here in Los Angeles, taking up Elijah on the open challenge match with Hayes to take out Elijah tonight. Get win. Not look good for the Walk with Elijah open challenge. Might make the songsmith himself think once or twice before throwing one of these out again. Rushing into the top rope. Whoa,
Oh, nice. Hey, Elijah putting Shane away here.
beautifully done there by Elijah, who you have to imagine as well has his eyes on the main event tonight, the three-way match with his friend and former partner in previous occasions, Joe Hendry, Ethan Page, and of course the Polar Shotgun winner Frankie Kazarian going down at Rebellion, part of that triple main event. Huge triple main event. The Hardys defending their TNA World Tag Team title.
Elijah's going shot to the gut. I thought he was going to be put it away with that neck breaker, but he hasn't. Shane going back in with a big kick.
Versus Elijah with a Knockouts World title. Now, there's the cover. Haste. Oh, trying to put away Elijah off that side. Suplex. Couldn't do it. Beautifully done, but not enough to put Elijah away. Haste, though, looking like he got a couple more tricks in the bag. First time we've seen Haste here in TNA Wrestling in about 2 years. Championships in the past here in this company. A win against Elijah could propel him to larger opportunities in the future in this company. Elijah there did a great job of blocking Haste. Look at that. Beautiful.
Elijah now, the powerbomb.
There by Elijah. Great strength from the trigger.
Cover, oh, Shane kicking out, getting rolling the shoulder out.
Power from Elijah there. A rare combo, but beautifully done. Elijah, the notorious attraction, right in the thick of things here in TNA Wrestling, putting out this open challenge, trying to make a statement tonight.
Elijah not getting this done easy.
Response in time. Falcon arrow.
Elijah almost getting put away there. A punt. Oh, Elijah having to get the shoulder right that time.
He might have shattered his spine there. The mighty may not kneel, but they kick the soul from their body. Now up onto the shoulders, thinking about Bomb Valley death. Elijah able to stay alive for a few moments more. Hilarious delivered there by Haste. Take Elijah off his feet. No avail, though. That hard-hitting style that Haste learned in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Haste saying, I walk alone to Elijah. Big knee strike by Elijah. Good night. And now Elijah, can he find a way?
And now it looks like Elijah going to get this done with a power, so your power rather, going to cover 1, 2, 3.
Continues tonight in
So I think I'm actually going to get this up on my, well, actually, it is on my TV. But actually, kind of get it up on my TV if that makes any sense. I don't pay to watch any wrestling, really. I suppose Netflix, that's it, really. I need to go onto the website that I'll watch TNA and AW1, so let me do that now. Let me get that up. We're about 8 minutes away from the main show starting, kicking off with the X Division match. The Ultimate X match, should I say. Let's get this on right now. A few seconds to get it on. Get this fired up.
predictions because we're going to do that later on tonight at Rebellion. But I want reaction. Streamer, how did you feel when you saw Joe Hendry, the TNA World Champion, at WrestleMania?
So we just take a quick toilet break. 6 minutes to go before Rebellion begins.
He had 9 days. He won at Unbreakable. He wrestles Randy Orton at WrestleMania. He then shows up at NXT, and now he's defending the title here against, hey, someone from NXT and Frankie Kazarian. This guy's had a wild ride, and it's because of each and every one of you that you do believe in him. So that's awesome to see.
Yeah, truly unprecedented. Yeah, Joe Hendry is going to defend his title against Frankie Kazarian and Ethan Page. Frankie Kazarian, as we know, called his shot to be in this match tonight. And we're going to hear more.
So we are 5 minutes, sorry, 6 minutes. 6 minutes away. That's going to be time to play both its ads 2 more times. Let's go with ad number 1 first. That is right. Protein Tees Goldman one for all, and I mean all my designs. And I need to take that down. Give me 1 second. I'm going to play ad number 2 here momentarily. And ad number 2 is coming your way right here, right about now. That's right. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. This is your 3 minute, like a triple threat match, like a triple threat powerbomb, 3 minute warning before Rebellion goes live, kicking off of that Ultimate X match. Who's your pick to walk out the X Division champion? Moose doing double duty tonight at Rebellion.
As I said, we'll give them
3 minutes away as the panel break down the matches.
At Rebellion. Guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Do you have any final comments?
I just want to talk about that moment of Joe Hendry at WrestleMania. You know, nowadays with social media and everything, the surprise factor of wrestling is gone. You know, a lot of the times things are spoiled. That was one of the first times in a very long time where I was truly shocked. It felt good. Obviously, the shoulder was a reason for him losing to Randy the way that he did. You know, I would love to see them go at it with a healthy Joe Hendry. But I just want to applaud Joe for giving me that moment as a fan.
Absolutely, absolutely. And all of that goes down tonight at Rebellion. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my lovely panel here tonight, I'm Gia Miller. Gia
Miller, there you go. That's Gia Miller.
Give it to Tom and Matt. Thanks, guys.
2 minutes away. 2 minutes away from Rebellion beginning. Rebellion 2025 starting with the Ultimate X match. Who's your prediction? Who is your pick? Who wants out the Ultimate X Division champion in your opening match? In your opening contest here. First bell about to ring down here soon.
And NXT's Ethan Page. And it will be a battle of brothers for the World Tag Team Championships as the legendary Hardys defend against Nick and Ryan Nemeth. Meanwhile, Tessa Blanchard has made this very personal. Masha Slamovich is going to have to compartmentalize as she defends the TNA Knockouts World Championship against the undeniable Diamond in a first-time ever matchup. That is all a part of our triple main event. Plus, you want to talk about getting personal? It does not get any more personal than this. For months, these two have been at each other's throats, but it all gets settled here as Mike Santana takes on Mustafa Ali, and it is Falls Count Anywhere. Meanwhile, the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Ash and Heather by Elegance, are set to defend their titles in a four-way tag team matchup, meaning the champions do not have to be involved in the decision to lose their titles. The numbers are not in the advantage of the Elegance brand tonight. And the TNA International title is on the line as the first ever champion, Bulletproof Steve Macklin, takes on the maniacal Eric Young. This one I cannot wait to see as we learn on the countdown here moments ago. It'll be Moose who is stepping in for JDC due to travel issues. So the system will be represented by Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, and Moose up against the Rascals and Ace Austin. Now remember, Moose will be defending his X Division Championship in Ultimate X, the title belt being suspended as we speak to open up Rebellion. But this tag team matchup is still to come. Moose will compete twice tonight. Oh, by the way.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Give me a second here, guys. Give me a second here, guys. Technical difficulties here. Give me a second. Stream just went off. Give me a second to get it back on very, very quickly here. I know that Rebellion has indeed started, or is about to start very, very soon.
Lindsay Mitchell is in the impact zone.
Please welcome to sing your national anthem, singer and songwriter, Alana.
Well, I can't see anything. Great. We've got a dark screen here. I can hear it, but I can't see it, so I can't really call the action. Ah, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here we go with the Ultimate X match. X Division Championship on the line here. Here we go.
Los Angeles, the city of angels, a city where dreams are made, a place where anything is possible.
Who's your prediction for that one? Who walks out your new or still X Division champion? Does Moose retain, or does one of those people running across your screen walk out X Division champion? I want to hear from you. Get yours comments in. Get those tops in right here, right now. Does Ethan Page take the TNT title back to NXT with him?
Liability. And even worse than that, you're not everyone down. It's gonna be the one addiction.
I'm just finishing up here. Give me a few seconds.
I live! The pressure doesn't stop the pursuit of greatness. Dreams are creatures that cannot be tamed. They don't respond to the whispers of the naysayers or the cries of the jealous.
10 years of madness, sacrifices, chase the dream, to win this title, and for what? When you want to talk about the best in the world, you can go ahead and add Tessa Blanchard's name to that conversation. I was born into a legacy, not just ending your story, but becoming the reason that no one ever tells it again.
Dreams respond to an unwilling desire to pursue nothing but the absolute best for yourself and accept nothing less. In the great state of California, I will finally become TNA World Champion. These people can believe all they want, and none of those things are going to stop me. I know in my heart I can keep the momentum going. Rebellion, I will remain TNA World Champion. We are live from the
Here we go. Ultimate X match. Let me just check who that guy was in Out of Retribution. Skip Trace, was he called? Something like that.
Every dream we have is bigger than the last, thanks to you. This is TNA Wrestling.
Slapjack, the former Slapjack. That's what it was in WWE.
Signature matchup in the ring.
The following is an Ultimate X match for the TNA X Division Championship, where the only way to win will be to capture the title, and then both feet must hit the mat to declare a winner.
So who walks out the winner? Who walks out X Division champion in his Ultimate X match? My first time ever seen an Ultimate X match live. You know, he first is always ready. The former Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona.
Long Island, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, the complete Matt Cardona.
It's been a minute since we saw Matt Cardona here in TNA Wrestling. He was attempting to challenge for the TNA World title, and he is entering his first Ultimate X match.
There comes a former. Oh no.
From Miami, Florida.
Oh, this is Casey Navarro. My first time seeing this guy.
Representing first class, Casey Navarro.
Casey Navarro may have the ace up his sleeve here with AJ Francis out here for these proceedings. Casey Navarro, the only participant in this match.
Here comes a former Scripps, Sidney Akeem. That's where he's gone to TNA. But he's got a job after WWE. Is Sidney Akeem the guy to win? Is your bet on Casey Navarro? Does Matt Cardona take the X Division Championship? Here comes my dark horse for this one, and that is from the UK, UK's own Leon Slater.
Amazing Red, who was 21 years old when he captured the title back in 2003.
And here comes El Hijo del Vikingo. El Hijo del Vikingo. Not El Giro, El Hijo del Vikingo.
A true international star in every sense of the word. The influence of El Hijo del Vikingo can be felt everywhere, especially in Ultimate X.
Here comes Moose.
Accompanied to the ring by Alicia Edwards, weighing in at 330 pounds, representing the system. He is the TNA X Division Champion, Moose.
Dressed to impress, but it ain't going to be bull ropes he's got to worry about. It's going to be those ropes above the ring. That incredibly intimidating high.
So does Moose hold on to the goal here? Is it El Hijo del Vikingo, Sidney Akeem, Matt Cardona, Leon Slater, or Casey Navarro walking out your X Division Champion of the Year at Rebellion? I want to hear from you. Get your thoughts in here.
On the countdown to Rebellion, he is stepping in for JDC as the system will face the Rascals and Ace Austin with Sean Waltman in their corner. So Moose is a lot in front of him this evening. But first, let's take a look at the X factors for this Ultimate X match as the X Division Championship is at stake. This is the 53rd Ultimate X match in history. No one in this match has ever competed in Ultimate X before, and as Tommy Dreamer pointed out on the Countdown Rebellion, Moose has a fear of heights. Oh, who added it? Did you add that? Did you type that one? Entirely possible. Unnecessarily digging at.
Match about to begin. Here we go, guys. Get your predictions in on it. Here from you. All men going after each other. All men starting out here. Give me 1 second to mute this. It's going to do something here. It's going to be 1 second. Oh, Matt Cardona, Moose got the chairs out early.
Now Moose stands. The two biggest men in this match, Cardona and Moose. You're tall, you're that tall, man.
Moose standing on a chair, wanting to get the title down. Doesn't need a ladder, probably scared of heights. El Hijo del Vikingo from the top like an RKO.
The Kingo we haven't seen in TNA since Bound for Glory last year, challenging Mike Bailey for the X Division title.
between and on top of the ropes. This match might be perfect for someone like Vikingo.
Casey Navarro, my first time putting my sights on him, is here in this one. Vikingo to the top, drop kick on Navarro.
Navarro just got turned upside down and inside out by Vikingo there.
And now
Vikingo coming rushing in, Navarro moving out of the way.
Got out of the way.
Navarro.
The 305. And there's AJ Francis. I've never been so
Navarro rolling here. AJ Francis, the former, is he called in WWE?
Don't worry, he don't need a mic to shout out what he's got to
Something.
these people to know.
I'm sure there's a seminar you can pay for to hear him. Now, look at
Oh,
that.
top dollar, top flop dollar in WWE. Keem now taking charge here. Cardona back in.
Incredible athlete. Got to keep more than one eye, more than two, more than maybe six on someone like Sidney Akeem.
A little kick back there by Akeem.
Akeem now. Matt Cardona taking charge here.
And now it's Leon
Slater in. Running into Guru. Kick to the face of Cardona. Mountain of the ropes. Leon Slater is rolling.
Right here tonight and make history.
Handspring back elbow there by Slater. Now looking to scale these trusses at ringside. And there's Moose. Remember Moose in the system at one point tried to recruit Leon Slater to basically be their bag boy.
Hey, imagine where he could have been by now if he would have accepted. But instead he finds himself
Leon now. Big boot to Moose. Remember, Moose is scared of heights. I bet that comes into play. I think it has already. But Leon, the top Moose catching in. Leon hook around the Moose on the rampway here. Vikingo winning past there. Now the team. Cardona's coming in his track. Here comes Navarro. Akeem. Navarro coming in. Navarro. Akeem's like, down is Akeem. Down to all the other men from the top. Moves up from the top.
Another look at that. Look at the form, the extension, the height. Beautifully done by Sidney Akeem.
Well, up the so far here for Rebellion 2025.
Capitalize.
Trying to climb. There's Moose back into the
Moose down.
Moose quickly up to catch Akeem.
Right up top here.
Oh, and a superplex from Moose.
Not done yet, though.
Powerbomb, Moose. Throwing him and down onto the other men are waiting on the outside.
Edwards there. I think he's asking Alicia Edwards to climb for him.
Moose asking Alicia Edwards to climb for him here.
I mean, this is a big risk.
He's climbing one of the struck, one of the.
Look at this. This is what Alicia Edwards does for the system. The
struck that holds like the.
Proving her worth.
The cables up.
Moose really doesn't want to climb.
I mean, Alicia really doesn't want to climb. Alicia was in the first ever Knockouts Ultimate X match a few years ago, but it's been a few years.
It has, but look at this.
Oh my God!
He's up there. This could be it.
Oh no! Alicia Edwards. Oh, dangling here. Moose has got it at her. Boom! Thank God.
Alicia can only get so far there.
It is Leon Slater and a super kick and Moose. Of course, he's going to drop Alicia.
So close. Slater better watch it.
Now Viking go back in. Hell, no. Yeah.
And Slater tying up here in Ultimate X.
Look at this.
What is Leon Slater thinking? He got the cable.
Trying to get to the title.
He's close. Just a couple hand grips away there.
Viking go. Oh, a drop kick to Leon. Leon's got no choice but to let go. Casey Navarro back in. Okay, no.
A blessing in disguise.
The blessing in disguise, he calls that move.
We know that they are all about gold.
I mentioned Casey Navarro defeated Cody Deaner in the only qualifying matchup to win this opportunity.
Came though, trying to shut down Casey Navarro.
To the eyes again, no disqualifications for Kingo.
Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second here, guys. 1 second.
He's all alone, having that trust.
Casey Navarro getting all the way up there. Now he's got to scale the cable.
That's only the beginning. Can he get there? Hey, moving fast.
Casey Navarro's got a relatively clear path there. Wait a minute, there's Leon Slater. From the mat. Oh, he caught Navarro. Oh, and a DDT by Navarro.
Good God, what a counter.
And now Matt Cardona rushing at Navarro.
Look at this. Navarro. He's on a roll here.
Navarro with a reboot to Cardona.
Insult to injury to the complete himself. One more time, Navarro has an opening wide and clear.
Navarro has plenty of time, it seems, right now. All the bodies are down in the impact zone, and Casey Navarro's trying to get to the title.
Again, all that setup just to climb up, then to get your grip, then to move hand by hand.
Got to unhook the belt and get down to the mat. Oh, with possession, and Cardona brings Navarro down the hard way.
Gives him a boot of his own for good measure. Cardona.
Sorry about that, guys. Just receiving a phone call. My apologies. I am back to call the action for you.
I talk about Cardona. Well, the two biggest men in this matchup.
Oh, excuse me.
No.
That was an opportunist in Sydney Akeem.
Cardona was going to climb to the top. Akeem has stopped him in his tracks.
And now Akeem, does he have a clear path to the X Division Championship? There's Navarro trying to grab out for his feet.
Grab anyone he can.
Oh, Akeem trying to keep Navarro at bay, and now Moose
going across those cables. He swung.
That was beautiful.
Akeem rolled.
Oh, down goes Akeem
Down Akeem onto Moose.
Great way to take out Moose, but he was so close to that title. Now it's back. Step by step, back to that top. That's the danger in this matchup.
Navarro tracking down Akeem. There's Vikingo now into the mix.
Vikingo in the mix. Navarro and Akeem on the top. What are these guys thinking? Leon Slater now
Chris Sabin, Ultimate X,
in this.
Pro Wrestling's version of Capture the Flag. It's the ultimate contest.
You do whatever you can, whatever you have to.
More notes to update here. Give me a second to do that. Update my own notes here.
Ring. Look at the corner though. A superplex by Slater.
Right into Moose and Cardona. Almost using Casey Navarro as a weapon there. As Sydney Akeem and Vikingo continue to fight.
Vikingo and Akeem fighting on the top turnbuckle.
Bounce off that steel truss. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the destroyer on the apron.
Destroyer by Vikingo on Akeem on the ring apron.
Wait a minute, look inside the ring. AJ Francis told you.
Kingo to the top, AJ Francis in, saying no, that Kingo.
340-pounder. It's got a hold of a Kingo. Time for a down payment. You know what? I applaud his restraint this far. Is it time to get that money, and that sweet gold?
Navarro now.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Navarro about to take a first-class fight to the X Division title? This is beautiful. Reach up, you got it. That smile on Moose.
Oh, spear by Moose on AJ.
Wait, Navarro, yeah, he used his hands on the gold there. Oh, wait a minute. Moose whipped him down. Powerbomb from the face of the franchise. Cardona in. Radio silence.
Radio silence, or the Rough Rider by Cardona to Moose. In comes Leon Slater.
Everybody getting their shots, trying to clear the field here. Now it's Slater looking high above. Man of the
A little buffering here.
The youngest ever X Division championship could be in his sights here. What is Slater looking at?
What is Slater thinking?
His opponent starting to stir on the outside. Slater continues to climb. Slater going to the top of the truss here. Inside the... No. Oh, dear God. Leon, stop. That's well over 15 feet in the air. It's down higher.
Slater from the top of one of the trusts down to all the other dudes waiting below. What a match. What a way to kick things off here. Rebellion 2025.
We have got to take another look at this. A SWAT of Ultimate X in a rough landing for Leon Slater, to say the least.
Genie just removes my sign here.
15, maybe 20 feet to the floor. You want your name to live forever, kid? It's going to. How in the damn hell is that human being standing on 2 feet? But did he do enough to wipe out the rest of the competition?
Slater now thinking something here. What is on his mind? Sealy got the table.
The moment has been made. Can history follow? Slater's right there. Slater using his legs. This is smart. Can he unhook the title belt and get down to the mat with possession of the championship? I got
Slater's done it. Got the title, but he has to get down, does he not? Oh!
Wait a minute, a spear by Moose. Moose collects the title. Moose retains.
Some Slater unhooks the title, drops to the canvas, spear by Moose. Moose picks up the title, is still your X Division champion. So it's kind of both right. Leon Slater by Dark Horse, and then Moose won it.
Catching Leon Slater right before he hit the mat. Take a look at this, some of the highlights from this match. Leon Slater was absolutely sensational. As was Navarro to Kingo. Everybody's bodies flying everywhere. Leon Slater making moments everywhere he goes. This is very important. Leon Slater unhooked the title belt, and you got to get down to the mat with both feet touching the canvas in possession of the belt. You can see there just as Leon Slater touched down to the canvas, he was obliterated by Moose with the spear. Moose then collecting the title belt. As I said, the referee's decision is final. You can look at this like instant replay in any major sport and maybe go into incremental seconds of what happened there with Leon Slater, but the referee making the decision. Moose is still the X Division champion.
What did you guys think about that one? Good opener right there, certainly.
Literally milliseconds from being the youngest X Division champion ever. A heartbreak for Leon Slater.
Moose has to compete again tonight, by the way, after withstanding the field in defense of his title in Ultimate X. We're just getting started here at Rebellion, which is being seen around the world live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus in 175 countries, and we're heard in English, Spanish, and French. Joining us here at ringside, our French commentary team, Mark Blondie and Handsome JF.
C'est la 19e fois qu'on est là pour TNA, pour la francophonie.
Handsome JF and Mark Blondie, the French announced team.
Oh, t'as raison, et on va vous montrer justement ces graphiques de tous ces combats ce soir pour cette soirée Rebellion de TNA.
On commence avec quoi? On commence avec le championnat knockout. Well, the action will keep rolling here at Rebellion because coming up in a mere matter of moments, the Knockouts World Tag Team titles will be on the line as Ash and Heather by Elegance defend in a fatal four-way match.
And as I mentioned moments ago, Moose will be...
And next up here in fatal four-way match for the NXT TNA Tag Team titles. As the stream's gone off me. Get it back on here. Let me attempt to get it back on very quickly.
At Rebellion. And then it is our triple main event. The TNA World Tag Team titles hang in the balance after Nick and Ryan Nemeth took the titles from the Hardy compound this past week on Impact. Matt and Jeff Hardy are out to reclaim the championships tonight.
And it is brothers versus, Knockouts World titles on the line, folks. This one has gotten very personal. Tessa Blanchard attempting to get into the head of the Knockouts World Champion. Masha Slamovich will defend that title against...
So next up for the...
And to cap off the triple main event, Joe Hendry will defend his TNA
Tag Team titles. Ash and Heather by Elegance versus Spitfire versus Metaphor versus G Dolan and Tatum Patsy. Who have you guys got? If you like, share, subscribe, subscribe.
For Joe Hendry. Tonight marks my 20th WrestleMania. The only question now is who is going to come through that curtain. But I'll tell you one thing, whoever it is going to get their WrestleMania moment, and it's going to be courtesy of the three most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment. Oh my God! Oh, it's so angry!
No way!
Holy! The TNA World Champion is here to challenge one of the all-time greats in Randy Orton.
The people say they believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's going to have to believe in Joe Hendry more than he's ever done in the past.
I know exactly how dangerous the Viper is.
Wow, the neckbreaker by Hendry.
What the hell is Joe Hendry doing at WrestleMania?
I proved what happens when you listen to the fans, and I did it in front of 60,000 people at WrestleMania.
No way!
Oh,
that's incredible.
I know he's having the time of his life right now.
RKO out of nowhere! Smile at the camera, Joe Hendry! Tremendous moment for the TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry. I've seen all these bums in the back and whatever they want.
he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Sunday, let's talk about it.
I did lose to the RKO, but I did it in front of 60,000 people at WrestleMania. I was in the ring and you were in the stands. Your TNA World Champion has some business to discuss with the NXT Champion.
Fans put me in this position. You kept saying my name, support you've given me has been more than I could ever ask for. So thank you so much for all the support. Excited just like you.
Well, tonight is that. Excuse me. Tonight be his night in the triple threat match of Ariana Grace.
A title matchup here, and joining us on commentary, the liaison between NXT and TNA, Miss Ariana Grace.
Has joined the commentary team, the commentary booth, along with myself.
I thought it was an amazing moment. The crowd was so
The
surprised.
former Tom Phillips, and of course Matthew Reinhold, the former Aiden English.
You're right, Dusty.
We are set for a four-way matchup for the Knockout World Tag Team titles here at Rebellion. That is moments away, but just like what we saw last week in Las Vegas at Unbreakable, the Stars were out in Sin City. The Stars are out tonight in Los Angeles. Joining us at ringside, it's Rick Posset and Jeff Tremaine, the creator of Jackass, especially Jeff Tremaine. Also, Ridiculousness and Wild Boys directed the Dirt Match, Grandpa and Dad Trippin'. Jeff, I haven't forgot about you electrocuting me 10 years ago on Swerve.
That was great.
Thanks for joining us here tonight and the yearly Christmas card that I get. Thank you so much. Right now, let's take a look at this upcoming matchup here. For the Knockouts World Tag Team titles, NXT's Last Legend and Jakar Jackson, Spitfire, and NXT's Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley challenging the Elegance brand for the titles in a matchup where Ash and Heather do not have to be in the decision to lose their championship.
Here comes Spitfire, ready for action, ready to take those tag team towels home with them, take those tag team towels back with them.
For the TNA Knockout World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the team of Danny Luna, Jody Threat, Spitfire.
Johnny Luna,
Spitfire coming in here hot.
Johnny Luna, Jody Threat, Spitfire.
For the TNA Knockout World Tag Team Championship, and they bring home the gold once again and become multi-time champions.
From NXT, Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan.
Next, from NXT, the team of Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan.
Ariana, this has been a huge week for Gigi and Tatum. This past Tuesday night on NXT, they challenged Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, and now this opportunity tonight.
Absolutely, they were so close last Tuesday. Maybe tonight's their lucky night.
Not only that, they earned that match.
And we got good news, so give me some to do that, guys.
Much like being on their side in this matchup tonight.
So right.
Those were elimination rules that night, but still very, very similar.
Representing Metaphor, the team of Jakar Jackson and Flash Legend.
Ariana, I mentioned how Gigi and Tatum had a title shot earlier this week. Earlier this year, Legend Jackson were also challenging to WWE Women's Tag Team titles. What do you think this team is capable of in an environment like this?
Well, these girls recently matched off, and so I feel like they're very equipped to deal with each other. However, the other two teams are a little more unpredictable, but these girls are smart. They're my best friends, so I know that.
You have a lot of best friends.
Except for you.
Bingo!
Pretty okay.
You all shut your mouth, Toots. I'll take it from here because I'm the personal concierge. So for the millions watching at home and the thousands of
of you degenerate losers here in Los Angeles. Shut your mouths when I'm talking, because the House of Elegance proudly brings to you its TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions of the world, the Dream Team, Heather and Ash by
Somewhere PG James is eventually going to file some sort of injunction against the personal concierge.
Oh, stop it. Nobody's doing it better than the personal concierge, except for maybe these two.
Oh, la la.
Taking tag
And
team
here at Action
more
Heather by
elegant
Elegance.
than
Damn.
Mama Boom.
As I see Ash by Elegance back from her lengthy vacation, and while she was on vacation, Heather by Elegance, under pressure, under stress, agreed to this four-way defense of the Knockouts World Tag Team titles.
Well, look, Ash and Heather by Elegance had their championship celebration ruined by all of these outsiders. So, of course, Ash needed some time away, and Heather was just trying to figure out the best way. She was very overwhelmed. You know what I mean?
So who's your pick here? So we've got Metaphor, Ash and Heather by Elegance, Gigi Dolan, Tim Paxley from NXT, and of course the former champions in Spitfire, who walks out the NXT Women's Tag. Excuse me. So who walks out the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Le Champions?
Championship. Break it down. Referee Frank Gaston putting down the titles. He's going to have to gain control of this thing. The bell has rung.
Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley already tussled up with Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend to start this whole thing off. Now some more trash talk here between Ash by Elegance and Tatum Paxley, who quickly Ash tagging out to Heather here.
And remember, in a four-way matchup, only two teams can be legal at once. You can tag in any member of any team, but that also means that the champions do not have to be involved in the decision.
The champions scrambling here in the early going to get very slow pace.
That was your case in point right there. So you have to be worried, especially in a four-way match. You can hit
Danny Luna's side headlock on
and you can all of a sudden get a
Tatum
tag in your back. You
Paxley.
never know. So you have to take advantage of your few moments, your precious seconds in the ring.
I don't know if you noticed this, but Jakara Jackson just gave me her lollipop holder because we're best friends, so she trusts me to hold it.
She does.
Tag to Jody Threat.
There is Jody Threat. Jody Threat, by the way, has a spiral fracture in her left hand that she sustained recently practicing jiu-jitsu. That left hand is heavily casted. We'll see if that comes into play in this match.
I mean, there's no way, in my opinion, that
Jody Threat, Spitfire, rolling with a backbreaker to Tatum, and then
all using your hands and arms.
Jody gets slammed on to Tatum.
And a kick out by Tatum Paxley. Again, case in point, the champions don't have to be involved in the decision.
I actually have a secret about someone else's hand is injured.
Okay.
Backstage, in the girls' locker room, Lash Legend touched a hot hair curler and burned her fingers.
Ooh. Is it at full power?
It was at max.
Oh,
wow.
But she's still...
And the Genie tagging in. They're rolling here.
Gigi Dolan. Oh, the elbow there by Paxley. Now Dolan trying to win the titles in a kick out.
Everybody in this match has to have eyes in the back of their heads. They got to be worried about every single cover in this matchup.
Now the Elegance brand trying to get things together at ringside. There's that Putz, the personal concierge, a guy who thinks he's in charge and actually has no clue what he's doing.
He lives to serve. He's a concierge.
Concierge lives to serve and has no idea what he's doing, apparently.
Ash taking Danny out of the equation. There's Jody Threat.
Jody Threat come rushing in there. Suicide dive. Tim Paxley leaving it all out there.
Moonsault.
The moonsault.
Gigi Dolan looking to
jump into the fray here.
GG thinking something. Corkscrew from the top.
Whisper in the wind action there.
Look out though. Heather by Elegance in the ring, looking to take off. Whoa!
Oh,
Heather by Elegance looking to take this. Heather
Legend has been taking out TNA security left and right the last few weeks.
Heather was going to take off. Lash Legend gets in, launches her up. Yeah, they're all the top rope. Heather's tiny compared to Lash.
Everybody down on the outside, but in the ring.
Oh my God! Inside the ring.
Dakota Jackson being launched also by Lash on the shoulders.
Trying to capture the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles.
I mean, to be fair, the field has been cleared.
A tag made. Jackson making sure the Meta Girls are legal here against GT Dolan.
A great recovery here from Dolan.
Roll up by Dolan. Yeah, kick out by Jakara.
Wait, well, could you imagine if an NXT team pinned another NXT team to capture the TNA Knockouts World Tag title?
You want to talk about meta? That's just breaking every wall we even have in wrestling.
Now Heather by Elegance into the fray. Here's the cover.
Heather by Elegance
Jackson.
From the roll up, Jakara kick it out, followed by a drop kick of her own.
We've talked about it ever since this historic partnership between WWE and TNA is kicked off. That at some point, history can and probably will be made. Yes, thanks to you.
Stream gone off again. Let me try and get it back on quickly, guys.
Spitfire, this is their contractual rematch stemming from sacrifice where they lost the tag.
Spitfire on rolling.
Things been breaking up. There's been a tag. I believe Dolan and Paxley both tagged.
Give me a second here, guys.
I'm not sure who's legal.
And now Jody Thread is caught up. One on the ropes here.
Jody Thread caught up in the ropes.
Oh! Little pandemonium there. Here's the cover.
Cover by Tatum on Jody, kick out.
The titles and a kick out.
Very close there. Again, that's something to think about. In all that chaos, you can miss a tag.
Oh, and a big right hand from Lash Legend.
Lash with the big right hand, the big boot.
Chaos incarnate here.
So nervous.
I feel paralyzed and feared. There's so much going on. It's chaotic. Everybody's just hitting everybody.
Welcome to TNA.
A lot of drama.
Oh! Great setup there by Legend. Jackson the cover, trying to win the titles. The Elegance brand there to save their championship.
Just in the nick of time.
Elegance brand breaking up the count there. Still, your champions there now, at least, anyway.
Absolutely living in bizarro world.
Very true. It's the strangest timeline, and we love every second of it.
Thanks to you.
Yes! As long as you get to take all the credit, right? Oh! As by Elegance teeing off with Jody Threat.
A lot of history, of course, between Spitfire and the Elegance brand.
Up onto the shoulders, Jody Threat trying to take Ash for a ride.
But tilt the world by Jody, slamming Ash by Elegance down. Lash Legend breaking up the count.
Oh, and a backbreaker from Legend. Oh, shotgun drop kick there from Gigi Dolan, and Danny Luna crashes the party.
Shots being fired from every direction. Jackson there with the missile drop kick. This one kicking off.
Dolan levels the playing field, and now Heather by Elegance connects with the DDT.
And even Heather by Elegance had to ask who's legal. legal wear.
And now Ash up to the top turnbuckle. Could be thinking about rarefied air.
She had it in mind. Ooh!
He wasn't.
Brett able to eliminate the threat there.
Jody Threat thinking a superplex perhaps on
And
Ash by
Elegance,
Elegance, the former Dana Brooke, who I met at Love of Wrestling
So yeah,
back in
both sides of the
February.
ring, same height. Dangerous.
We went to black there, but back
All
on.
these knockouts, trying to capture the tag team championship. Wait a minute. Maggie.
I didn't see it. Look at this. Flash legend Danny Luna, the powerhouse.
Maggie Lee. Out of the corner. He was protecting Ash by Elegance.
She just has wonderful balance. Look at this. Oh, perfect. The
Who's that? Cassie Lee's at the former Peyton Royce then. As
great time. Defeating the Ash.
still your
Once again.
knockout tag team champions, Ash by Elegance. They are splashed from the top by Dana Brooke. Ash by Elegance did it, but the screen went dark then. Well, the stream isn't the best, but it's couldn't quite get the finish there, but I think it was just splashed from the top.
8, 9, I think 10 other women. I lost count. What a champion, what a role model, an elegant one at that.
Let's take a look back here at the conclusion of this matchup.
Yes, let's.
It looked like in the back of the screen you can see there Maggie Lee holding on to Ash by Elegance. So
Oh, it's not Cassie Lee, it's not the former Peyton Royce, it's somebody else.
Open the door for rarefied air. Ash and Heather Elegance retaining their titles thanks to Maggie Lee.
Or Maggie Lee,
We've seen the
whoever that is.
made, the offers, if you will, seemingly taking under the wing of the Elegance brand. Maggie Lee is a wise, wise woman.
Ariana, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, I do what I can.
Well, the Elegance brand retain their titles here, but the action continues tonight live in Los Angeles at Rebellion.
This injury report is presented by BioFlex, the exclusive recovery partner of TNA Wrestling. Joe Hendry is not competing at 100%. The TNA World Champion is dealing with a lingering rotator cuff injury, and sources say he aggravated it further by pushing through recent matches at both Unbreakable, WrestleMania, and this past Thursday on Impact. Zachary Wentz sustained bruised ribs following a violent backstage assault by the System at Unbreakable. Despite the injury, Wentz will compete at Rebellion. Vance Warner and Sami Callihan are each recovering from multiple lacerations suffered during their absolutely brutal barbed wire massacre match at Unbreakable. Both men required stitches and are currently sidelined while healing. This TNA injury report is presented by BioFlex.
You got an injury report on some guys of Joe Hendry seeing him, and he appears getting
being taken care
his
of.
shoulder taped up.
We will see the BioFlex recovery room this Thursday live on TNA Impact. But will Joe Hendry be ready to go in the main event tonight?
Our ringside physician, Dr. Asa Andrews, taking care of Joe Hendry. I'll take you back to earlier on tonight. This is the Countdown to Rebellion. The Walk with Elijah open challenge was answered by TMDK's Shane Hayes, but ultimately Elijah was able to score the victory, making a statement earlier on tonight ahead of Rebellion.
There it is. First ever Who Wants to Walk with Elijah open challenge. Got it done right here in front of LA. The LA faithful came out. They walked with me. It was a great time. Got the victory. Now it's time to sit back, get ready, because later tonight, my good friend Joe Hendry is going out there. And we've all seen him. He's been making headlines around the world. And tonight is going to be another one for Joe, because I believe he is going to retain that TNA championship. I believe in Joe, and tonight I'll be sitting back enjoying it with everybody else.
that main event still to come. But coming up next, it is all about six-man tag team action.
Next up here, six-man tag team action is indeed correct.
System in a huge tag team match.
As the System takes on Ace Austin and the Rascals.
Following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Alicia Edwards, the team of Eddie Edwards, Brian Myers, and the TNA X Division champion, the System.
Now, this is the second match this evening for the X Division champion, Moose. JDC dealing with travel issues, unable to be here this evening. Earlier on tonight, to kick off Rebellion, Moose retained his X Division title in Ultimate X. Now, we saw earlier on tonight the replay of the conclusion of that match of Leon Slater unhooked the X Division title belt from the top of Ultimate X. He had gotten down for just a split second with his feet on the mat and possession of the belt. However, moments later, he was speared by Moose. Moose grabbing the belt. The referee's decision was that Leon Slater did not maintain possession of the belt long enough, and the referee granting possession and the victory to Moose earlier on tonight. We're going to keep an eye on this situation, because I think Leon Slater has a legitimate right.
But here comes Ace Austin and the Rascals.
First, from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing in at 205 pounds, the inevitable Ace Austin.
That's right, we'll have to wait, because Ace Austin and the Rascals have been having a gripe with the System for weeks now, and it's time to settle it.
And his tag team partner from the 419, the team of Zachary Wentz, Trey Miguel, the Rascals.
Trey Miguel dealing with a rib injury, as we heard moments ago on the TNA injury report from last week at Rebellion. Zachary Wentz last week at Unbreakable.
But here is the backup.
Here's Sean Waltman, two-time Hall of Famer,
Former TNA Division champion and a two-time WWE Hall of Famer, Sean Waltman.
The legend himself backing up the boys from the Treehouse and Ace Austin. I mean Ace Austin. Mr. Ace, Mr.
Billy.
Yeah, sorry, Billy. Anyway, the boys looking good in the black and green with the Hall of Famer.
Obviously, a lot of influences on
Ace Austin dressed as Billy Gunn. Very cool. Very, very cool. Of course, X-Pac, Sean Waltman in the house here.
Sean Waltman, a legendary career that has inspired generations, and the BG James here from Trey Miguel.
System not entertained by any of it. I mean, Zachary Wentz told me literally earlier today, he's basically a love child between Sean Waltman and Jeff Hardy, who also we will see later tonight. So look out for those influences in this matchup, folks.
Mentioned moments ago was last week at Unbreakable. We saw Zachary Wentz and Ace Austin both compete in their own first-round matches in the TNA International Championship Tournament. Both men competing well, but coming up short. Wentz was attacked backstage. JDC was involved in that same match. Eddie Edwards was frustrated by his own loss. It looked like the System took out their frustrations on Wentz.
As a result, Wentz coming into this match with that injury. Bruised ribs can make it a lot harder to breathe, a lot harder to do some of that high-flying action you know went so well for.
Myers charging at Zachary Wentz.
Oh,
beautifully done. Here's the
Zachary Wentz playing it out. Crossbody from the top. Tag to
in comes Trey Miguel.
Everybody on that side of the ring of Miguel, Wentz, and Austin, all former X Division champions, all former tag team champions. A hell of a pedigree.
Trey Miguel to get rolling here.
Look out, there might be a couple of words, but the system shutting it down.
Eddie Edwards in, stopping the fray here.
James, better known as the Road Dogg in WWE. On the middle row. Oh, and a moonsault there by Miguel to Eddie Edwards. Tag made. In comes Ace Austin.
Ace Austin in. Dressed as Billy Gunn.
Store number of the Hot Topic that has worked in high school. People that supported him on his journey into professional wrestling once upon a time. His left wrist is 576. On his right wrist, he tapes his match number. Tonight is Ace Austin's
Ace Austin taking it to
professional wrestling match.
Eddie Edwards here.
1,000 plus. Not an easy feat, and he keeps getting better and better every time he steps in.
Still so young. A three-time TNA World Tag Team Champion with Chris Bay within the ABC and a three-time X Division Champion. Oh, by the way, Eddie Edwards hates Ace Austin. These two have a long history.
No doubt about it. Ace Austin there, much like his gear there, was looking for the famouser Eddie Edwards, able to counter it, but now Miguel gets the advantage back. Time to maybe shake, rattle, and can he get the roll?
Oh, and delivers one to Brian Myers.
Shit, rattle and roll. Trey Miguel taking out Brian Myers here.
Play this one as carefully as possible, already having dealt with Ultimate X and an X-Division title defense to kick off the night.
Alicia Edwards defending her ride or die.
Eddie Edwards using his wife as a distraction. Now a referee, Daniel Spencer, trying to control this situation. The system trying to go behind his back. Oh, and now Eddie Edwards goes after Trey Miguel. The referee did not see the involvement of Alicia Edwards. And this is a tough task for the referee. There's too many bodies for him to keep track of.
No kidding, the action does not stop here at Rebellion. Absolute chaos.
Hashtag TNA Rebellion trending right now in the top 5. Up on social media. Thank you for tuning in around the world.
Oh, big chop by Eddie to Trey.
As Eddie Edwards to Trey Miguel, the fun and games have stopped.
Eddie Edwards mocking Sean Waltman from across the ring here inside the impact zone.
To do what they do best, take.
Oh, and now Moose. Soon time to tag into the matchup to help out the system.
Moose got to be riding high after retaining. Controversy it may be, but the title's around his waist.
Oh, Moose trying to choke out Trey Miguel here.
Miguel's corner's in sense. Now Sean Waltman trying to draw the attention of the referee to the system's corner. Nicely done, Sean.
To be fair, this is exactly why the Rascals and Ace Austin put in that call to Sean Waltman to neutralize moments like that.
Brian Myers in on this action. Taking it to Trey Miguel here.
Welcome back to the impact zone.
What a back elbow by Brian Myers, multi-time tag team champion in both TNA Wrestling and WWE. Now Eddie Edwards all over Trey Miguel.
Grinding his knee right into Miguel. Look at the pain etched on the face.
You have a lot more inside information from the system than I do. I'm fine with that.
Yes, they like it.
Eddie Edwards was the one who proposed Moose defending his fight. Moose is afraid of heights. Moose took the entirety of the system to task with how were things going?
You tell me. He suggested Moose defend an Ultimate X. Moose wins Ultimate X. Moose wins Ultimate X. You can asterisk it all you want. The result is a result.
is legal. Made the tag behind Miguel's back. There's the cover. Hand in the face.
Myers still taking it to Trey Miguel here.
Taking the system to task. I think he was firing the system up. I think he was motivating them. And by God, it freaking worked.
Sold out crowd here at the Galen Center on the campus of USC in Los Angeles, trying to get behind Trey Miguel, Zachary Wentz, and Ace Austin.
Ace Austin trying to battle back now. In neutral. On a flatliner by Myers.
Beautifully done by the most professional wrestler. Now, look at the eyes of Myers here. Look at the line up Miguel. Look at it take his head off.
Could be thinking roster cut here. Oh, and a knee strike by Trey Miguel.
Opportune timing there. Can he get the tag?
Oh, now there's Eddie Edwards rushing through. And Moose trying to run interference.
Now, doorway could be open here.
Oh, and the system take away any tag option.
Beautifully done by the system. Taking away the tag from Miguel. No hope to be had. Look at this, Marcus rolling Miguel back into far depths of system territory.
This is smart tag team wrestling.
The system are very much in control here, and they are rolling.
I do like it. I love it. Look at this.
Big uppercut from the X Division champion. Low thunder bomb by Edwards. Look at the teamwork by TNA's Dynasty. There's the cover. Shoulders down. Broken up by Ace Austin.
Ace Austin breaking the cover up that Moose had on.
Ace Austin from the equation. And the system just continues.
Trey Miguel there.
Oh, look at this. Miguel can barely move with this.
Now the system just taking its time with the Rascals and Ace Austin.
Miguel showing some life here deep into this contest. Credit where it's due. Wait, look out.
The assistant. Oh, I thought it was an assist. Eddie Edwards. That backfired. And the tag made Zachary Wentz's legal.
Zachary Wentz legal man here.
Wentz trying to fight off every member of the system here.
Wentz. Oh, double drop kick. His birthday's tomorrow. His girlfriend competed earlier. Beyonce competed earlier on tonight. His hero, Sean Waltman's in his corner, and he's tagging with two of his best friends.
And he better make
Zachary Wentz rolling here.
Fighting through that rib injury. So far, so good for Wentz.
A knee strike, and the X Division
champion. Come on, Moose. Took care by the champion.
Wentz has momentum, and yes, he's good. Smart move tagging in Ace Austin. Keep rolling. Quick tags. You do not want to let the system catch you again.
And now Miguel trying to set up for the
Ace Austin, Trey Miguel taking out the champion there.
Now look at this.
3-on-1 attack on Moose.
Look out! Spiral tap from Wentz.
Spiral tap on the champion. The rest of the system breaking it up.
I mean, the Rascals and Ace Austin dropped everything on Moose.
Oh, no, Famouser from Austin.
He got it.
Famouser by Austin.
Here we go.
Jet rattle and roll by Trey Miguel.
Oh, yeah, Edwards. Not gonna let the boys have any fun. Wait. Twist around. Don't you put your hands on her.
And Sean Waltman, X-Pac getting in on the fray. X Factor. Suck that, can you suck it?
What world are we living in? Busters for everybody.
This is reprehensible.
Degenerates in a TNA ring. Did you ever think we'd see the day? And look at Sean
that John Mormon hits half his moveset, and it's all fun and games.
Oh, big boot by Moose, looking for a spear perhaps.
Moose trying to end this.
Oh no, got hit by a pedigree.
What a counter. And now Wentz lining up the X Division champion.
Going for the UFO cutter. And he got it.
No way.
Cover on Moose, Ace Austin and the Rascals are with victory.
Well, I guess rules be damned, but Shawn Waltman, his involvement paid off for the Rascals and Akon.
So my memory serves me right. My memory serves me right. Actually, Vince never got his contractual rematch. Title last season.
Just hit the champion. That's a hell of a night for Zachary Wentz. And the boys from the treehouse.
Did you ever think we would see any semblance of Degeneration X in a TNA wrestling ring?
I did not, but
So what do you guys think about that one? An X-Pac in TNA.
Sold out live in Los Angeles and continues tonight.
You're supposed to be heading in the ring.
Steve Motley
This is
get
your first
interviewed
defense as
next.
International champion. I know the last time we saw you, you were left by Eric Young, passed out and alone. But are you okay to do this? Steve, talk to me. Are you okay?
Steve Motley ready for his match next, ready to defend the International Championship up here next.
Steve Macklin, as he, who is the first ever TNA International title, defends that championship now against a friend and rival in the world-class maniac, Eric Young.
No inaugural champion in TNA history has ever lost in their first defense. Let's take a look at the headlines for this TNA International Championship match. This is the first time ever that this brand new title has ever been defended. These two have been fighting with and against each other for quite some time. Will Macklin, however, accept Young's offer to join the Northern Armory in the end? It's Macklin and Young for the TNA International title.
And here is EY, Eric Young.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the TNA International Championship. Introducing first the challenger, accompanied to the ring by the Northern Armory from Franklin, Tennessee, weighing in at 232 pounds, the world-class maniac, Eric Young.
So is Steve Macklin about to get manic here at Rebellion?
For Eric Young, something even more twisted, if that's possible, from the world-class maniac in the Northern Armory.
I'm just updating my own notes here as Rick Young making his entrance here. Get your predictions in for who walks out International Champion here at Rebellion.
On top of what he did to Macklin this past Thursday on Impact.
Updating my own notes, ready for the podcast next Saturday or Sunday, the Reigning Rock Podcast, the greatest podcast there ever is, ever was, ever will be.
was a message sent directly to Eric Young. And now look at
Eric Young win right after the armory here.
Macklin wiping out Williams and Icarus.
Tom, you remember it was Eric Young who slid that mask to Steve Macklin a few weeks ago after his match with Eddie Edwards. Almost an offer, the final offer, if you will, to join the Northern Armory. An offer refused, clearly.
The bell has rung. This TNA International Championship match is underway. Macklin versus Young at Rebellion.
Here we go, Macklin versus Young. This should be a good one.
See the look in the eyes of
Big right hand by Macklin there.
Completely dispatched the Northern Armory. Eric Young's own guys. He just stood there silently staring at Macklin.
Eric Young said it himself on TNA's social and digital platforms following Unbreakable. I have won every championship there is imaginable in TNA wrestling.
Look out.
Oh, now it's Macklin over the top, wipes out the entirety of the armory.
Macklin over the top, wiping the armory out here.
Macklin dive between the ropes like a scud, as you always call it. But this is like an air raid from Macklin, using his body as a weapon to take out everyone at ringside.
Bombs away by Macklin, and now Young whipped into the corner. Now look at Judas Icarus trying to protect Young.
Icarus.
Macklin slides
This is
out.
my first time seeing both of these guys.
Coming into this, we talked about how Young left him this past
Oh. Macklin getting taken out there. I think this is no DQ. Referee's not called for the bell.
This is exactly
looking right at
a cover here, trying to win the title in a kick out.
Macklin getting taken out here.
Message that Eric Young has been trying to get through to Macklin. You can't do this on your own. Join us. Be part of a team. Be part of a family. No man can truly stand alone.
Oh, big right hand this past week on Impact. Young and Macklin having another conversation.
Back in the Eric Young taking over here.
Passed out after receiving a drink from Eric Young. Our medical staff was able to treat Steve Macklin. He is medically cleared to compete, obviously, but you could see the way he was before the match, really catatonic. And then once that fight mode came around, he remembered that motto we've always heard from him: memento mori, remember you must die.
Wait, Macklin now taking over his stomping Eric Young in the tree of war in the corner.
Eric Young here.
Macklin looking to rush in now, perhaps. And they get stopped by the armory.
There's Williams, and now Icarus, and our referee, Paige Principali, has got to do something here.
These guys nonstop have been letting everybody know, look out here.
What are you going to do? Going to throw these guys out?
And there you go. Williams and Icarus have been ejected from ringside forcefully.
Macklin dispatching the armory here.
Paige Principali decided to allow this first ever defense of the international title to continue. Oh my God! Macklin spilling to the outside. Young avoiding getting caught in the crosshairs.
And maybe all the distraction of Icarus
Yeah, a few seconds here, a few seconds.
paid their dividend. I think Macklin might have cut himself on that spill to the floor.
Take another look here. As Young taking his time back inside the ring, Macklin went for it. Oh, and a nasty fall to the outside. Chance of his battle with Nick Nemeth at Sacrifice last year. You can see the top of Macklin's head on ringside position. Dr. Asa Andrew, like he checked on Joe Hendry earlier on tonight, checking on Macklin.
This is what the Northern Armory is all about. And what I was about to say before we saw Macklin starting to bleed on the floor was that maybe the Northern Armory, even though they're out of here, they've done their deed. They've made their moment, and they may have opened the door for Eric Young here.
Created quite the opportunity for Young. Now trying to win the title in a kick out at one.
Macklin, I mean, he's not going down without a fight. I mean, a little blood we know is not going to scare Steve Macklin. Do I have to remind you of Under Siege a few years ago?
Up onto the shoulders. Macklin on the bench press center of the ring. And the TNA International Champion responded. Woo. Back elbow.
Back of the head.
An Olympic slam. Shades of the TNA Hall of Famer Kurt Angle. There's the cover and a kick out. Trying to retain the title.
Macklin has opened the door right for himself again.
Macklin trying to shake it off. Trying to get this sold-out crowd in Los Angeles going. Oh, and a big right hand there by Young.
Macklin trying to come back into this now here.
Jar headbutt. Possibly, but Eric Young meeting him, cutting him off at the pass. Wait.
Oh, what is
Young getting caught
Young
up in the top
caught
rope
up in the
here.
top rope here.
Looks like Young's leg is trapped.
Macklin with a big stomp down onto him.
Now, and Macklin pick up where he left off.
Oh,
Young gets caught in the crosshairs.
comes rushing like a spear in the corner. Cover. Ewok again out.
Macklin showing just how truly bulletproof he really is.
Take another look here. Took advantage of the environment. The stomp delivered to EY. And then moments later, caught in the crosshairs, obliterating the midsection of Eric Young. Now back to live action. Young on the top turnbuckle.
And now it's Macklin who's got Eric Young. Macklin almost looked like he was thinking KIA from the top. And
oh my God! Young biting Macklin. The referee warning Young.
Hit the cut on Macklin's head wasn't bad enough.
Elbow drop from Eric Young.
Picture perfect.
That wasn't the top. Big time by Macklin.
What a humiliation this would be for Steve Macklin if he became the first champion in TNA history to lose the title in his first defense, as inaugural champion.
Eric Young was incensed that he did not get the 3 count off that elbow drop.
Macklin sent out of the ropes by EY.
Wait, Macklin trying to bring Eric Young out the hard way.
Oh, to the eyes. The referee once again trying to gain control of Eric Young in this championship match. Up on the shoulders. Oh, and Macklin goes down hard on his tailbone.
Macklin being driven down on his tailbone on the ring apron.
Bouncing off.
Macklin goes tailbone first into the hardest part of the ring. Now Young, go for the cover, feet on the ropes, over a kick out. The referee didn't see the feet on the ropes.
Eric Young trying to win by any means necessary. Without Icarus and Williams out here, he's going to cut every corner he can.
This young perhaps relying on him too much.
The argument could make it, but you're the one who listed Eric Young in every title he's won.
Oh.
Now these two, once friends, once partners, now slugging it out with the international title on the line.
And Macklin finding a second win here.
Back and forth, back into the Claymore.
Psycho knee from Macklin.
Was that going knee then?
Way to turn things around.
Kick right to the midsection, thinking KIA. Now Young.
Wait, thinking pile driver.
Down the back goes Young.
1, 2, got in. Steve Macklin out the back door. Out of nowhere roll. And still your international champion.
Oh, and now after the matchup, Icarus and
swarming the ring and using steel chains. Young Brett Macklin. Not even a moment.
There's still chain in the hands of EY now.
Their armory make their presence felt yet again. Eric Young has no intention of letting Macklin have his moment here tonight at Rebellion.
Oh, I'm gonna hang up Macklin with a steel chain. Ugh.
Now the Northern Armory trying to restrain Macklin. That steel chain around the throat of Steve Macklin. Trying to hang Macklin by the chain here. Dear God. I think Macklin passed out. Absolutely sickening sight there from Eric Young. Who now takes that international title. He did not win here tonight. Steve Macklin was able to retain the TNA International Championship in his first ever defense as the inaugural champion. But the Northern Armory sending a vicious message after the fact. The Northern Armory, Eric Young wrapping a steel chain around the throat of Steve Macklin. We're going to keep an eye on the medical status of Steve Macklin as Rebellion continues here. We're moments away from more action. However, we have the stars out this evening in Hollywood. Joining us here in the Impact Zone for Rebellion, we are joined ringside by Barbara Crampton.
We're just
movie aficionado and
we're going into the next match here soonish. Either Falls Count Anywhere or one of the many championship matches.
Taking in TNA Wrestling's Rebellion. On the upcoming movie Final Destination Bloodlines, opening May 16th. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from our next matchup. The old saying goes, sometimes you have to become a monster to fight the monsters of the world. Who is the true addict? It's Mike Santana.
And next up here is indeed Mike Santana, Mustafa Ali, Falls Count Anywhere.
Personal as it gets between Mike Santana and Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali hardly even acknowledged Mike Santana.
It's a liability. And even worse than that, you're an addict. You're gonna let everyone down. Ali is a true addict. He's addicted to Mike Santana.
Why did you run from Mike Santana?
We're done.
Got this match to come in 3. He's right, 3 championship matches, TNA Tag Team titles, Knockouts title, and then the main title, all ready to be defended here. But Falls Count Anywhere action, Mike Santana,
What's the definition?
Mustafa Ali up next.
One thing you fail to understand. I thrive in these trenches.
I live!
The pressure. You're an addict.
You are unworthy of happiness.
I'll get paralyzed.
Once again, Ali is running from Mike Santana.
I'm done playing this game. When we get to Rebellion, I'm asking Falls Count Anywhere. I'm tired of him running. Falls Count Anywhere. Got it.
Fight for me. Fight for my little girl. Fight for every person that has not made it to this room.
There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide for Mustafa Ali.
And this is the arrival of Mustafa Ali, some dancers out here, some like Indian dancers. So here he is, Mustafa Ali. Okay, no, not yet. How much of a team does Ali have? Wow. Okay, here he is.
Following contest is a full count anywhere match. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Cautious Few and the Great Hand from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 206 pounds, Mustafa Ali!
The Svetlana Tulsai Dance Company from right here in Los Angeles, ushering the leader of Order 4 to the ring, all clad in red, white, and blue. And looking to rejoin the ranks of Order 4, John Schuyler, who has recuperated from his meeting with Mike Santana.
From his kidnapping and all-out assault by a deranged man, a man driven to that church by Mustafa Ali. But if you ask me, proving Mr. Ali's point that perhaps a man like Mike Santana is not ready to handle the pressure to lead.
The pressure's on Ali tonight to not run and hide. And escorting Mike Santana to the ring tonight, Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez and John Scrappy Ramirez, two decorated boxing champions. The nastiest man in TNA is ready for Falls Count Anywhere.
Mike Santana with his entrance here.
Accompanied in the ring by Gilberto and John Ramirez from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Mike Santana!
So tonight, Mike Santana is wearing a specialty jacket, which was a gift to him from the legend Homicide. The last match in Homicide's legendary career went down last month, and this is Homicide's special way of passing the torch, not only the torch of representing New York City, but passing the torch literally to Mike Santana here in TNA Wrestling. Homicide and Santana once upon a time part of LAX.
Absolute legend. His endorsement, I know he's the world on a personal level to Mike Santana.
And having Gilberto and John Ramirez leading into the ring, Mike Santana's got plenty of motivation tonight. And Mustafa Ali has nowhere to run and hide. It's Falls Count Anywhere. No disqualifications, no countouts whatsoever. The decision can happen anywhere in Los Angeles.
You know what, Tom? It looks like, yes, I believe it was. Ali has set
And here we go. It's the flying new metal right there.
He is fighting. He is meeting Mike Santana face to face.
We'll see how things progress. The match has begun. The bell has rung. Falls Count Anywhere is underway. Now Mike
Back fist, back elbow by Ali.
Which marks 1 year since Mike Santana.
Oh, so over the top.
Company.
This one already spilled right back out to the floor. And again, we talked about how personal this has gotten between these two. Ali wanting to lead a new wave here in TNA.
Santana over the top.
I'll be back. Putting more action bombs really action has spilled to the outside. Santana taking over in control.
It takes over, it can lead you to do many things. It can also lead to your downfall. As Santana is absolutely incensed, enraged. He has been for weeks, months with Mustafa Ali.
Remember, no disqualifications whatsoever. All types of weaponry are legal. The decision can happen anywhere. These two can really explore the space here inside the Galen Center. Jeff remain there for Jackass in the background. This is walk in the park from what they do. But this is not going to be something you put on a motion picture. This is going to be savage.
There's any man who knows the definition of savage. That is Mike Santana.
Hold on. Oh, Santana smashed face first into the diamond plate.
Do not count out Ali when it comes to getting brutal. When it comes to punishment.
Oh my God! Ali went head first into the steel steps.
Ali turned into a human torpedo. There you go.
Cover. Falls Count Anywhere. Oh, and a kick out somehow by Ali. Good Lord.
Take another look back at this. Ali looking for the tope here. Santana redirecting Ali directly into the steel.
Now Ali trying to put some space between himself and Mike Santana.
And this has been the MO of Ali, is get out of the way of Mike Santana. But now that this match,
Santana cracks down Ali.
As you said, as we've said, this can and will go anywhere.
This match has spilled out everywhere. It's going around the entire arena here. Like Santana got popcorn, smashing it in the head of Ali as I take a toilet break here.
Ali and Santana want to get to the TNA World Championship. Both men are going each other's way.
Ali not believing Mike Santana has the disposition to be the face of this franchise, to be the face of this brand. Look out!
Santana!
Here we go.
Ali's down. Cover. Oh, kick out there by Ali.
Out on the concrete.
Mike Santana, what he has risen from the streets of New York, I feel like this match absolutely benefits him.
This match is going everywhere. What a brawl it turned into.
But I'm telling you, do not count out Mustafa Ali. The man always has a plan.
He'll do whatever it takes to win and get ahead.
He just tries to get some breathing room here from Mike Santana. Now fighting into that passageway on the outside edges of the arena here.
Oh, now look at it. Some of the Secret Service.
Some of the Secret Service getting took out by Santana.
There are no disqualifications in Falls Count Anywhere. This is really a plan for Mustafa Ali.
Ali is climbing out the way of Santana. The Secret Service beating down Ali climbs to get the way of Santana. Beating down Santana. Ali falling the crossbody from the top. What a move that was there.
Ali very disappointed that this did not get the job done, putting everything on the line there.
Chance of this is awesome from this sold-out crowd live in Los Angeles at Rebellion.
Ali dragging Santana back to ringside here, where the fight continues.
Now Ali going underneath the ring.
Actually took to the back to the ringside. Ali bringing out the chairs here.
The leader of quarter 4. The punishment continues. Trying to send his message home once and for all.
Big forearm shiver by Mike Santana.
And now it's Santana who turns things around. Wait!
Looks like a power bomb.
Oh, big super kick by Ali to Santana here. He slammed onto the chairs he just set up side by side. Cracked in the middle.
By Mike Santana.
Look at how that chair is bent and broken. Hold on, cover here to live action. Oh, and a kick out by Ali.
Absolutely brutal from Mike Santana. That chair bent nearly in half under the body of Mustafa Ali.
Ali, to the point you were making, clearly had a plan, a strategy with extra help, but this environment, it benefits Mike Santana.
Mike Santana has had answers along the way here. Wait a second.
What is Santana thinking? He emerges to the top. Oh! Ali knocking him off the steel chair.
Propping that chair on the ropes. Wait a second.
What is Ali thinking? Cherry in front of the face of Santana. Coast to coast to the chair. Right, the skull of Santana.
God.
Cover!
Oh, here we go.
Santana got his shoulder up in time.
How the hell did Santana kick out of that?
Take a look at this. Ali all the way across the ring on the apron. No give, no bounce, no nothing. Everything and everything to obliterate Mike Santana from the equation once and for all.
Mike Santana kicked out, but how much more does he have left after that?
Ali here again. Oh, God. Straight headbutt.
Hand to hand. Ali getting into the mind of Mike Santana.
Oh, big kicks by Ali. Ali going back into the angle. A kick out from super kick from Santana. Ali moving out of the way, side of the way, all right to the bottom turnbuckle. Ugh, head first.
Which is stronger, the will to rule or the will to survive? Mike Santana looking to shut down everything on.
Santana was called for spin the block. The STB, the great heel saw it coming and attacked Santana.
Planted right here on the apron.
Ali's personal security free. Whoever these guys are, the first time I've seen these also getting at a table ready to maybe put Santana through it.
Skyler looking for his own revenge, which you can understand.
No kidding. Take some space, look out. We knew this one would get dangerous. Look out, Ali Ali climbing the rope.
Ali going to the top here.
Ali on the top.
450 through the table. That's got to be it. No, not going for the cover. That's going to cost him. Kick out by Santana.
How after this, from the top rope to the floor, 450 through the table. How is Mike Santana breathing, let alone still kicking out?
Hey, listen, this is a no disqualifications matchup. Skyler and Hodge continue the assault. Ali thought that was the end of Santana.
We all did. How could it not be? That's the question.
Now Skyler and Hodge grabbing these steel steps.
There is something more than oxygen flowing through the lungs of Mike Santana. That I am damn sure of.
Right, these two guys have got a steel steps in the ring, set up in the corner.
And oh, wait.
Tangle's being brought out now.
That was all fun and games when Mike Santana had John Skyler strapped, locked to a chair in a back room somewhere.
Great hands. Want their pound of flesh from Mike Santana. Oh, Santana fighting back, however.
Santana double
rolling 450.
RKO kind of move on both these guys. John Skyler and
Santana has done his entire
the other guy is.
Rise from the ashes.
Wait a second, I don't like that look in the eye. Mike Santana, what is he doing?
You talked about it, how he took out John Skyler.
Oh, wait.
That was because Mustafa Ali drove his friend Derek back to the bottle. This is what Mike Santana is willing to do to people who mess with him, his family, and his friends.
Look, they're fighting. I get that. That's being a stand-up guy, whatever it is. But this is just beyond. This is a man unleashed. This is a man who's off his rocker.
Skyler and Hodge have earned this.
Handcuffed to the ropes, nowhere for them to run.
Santana looking underneath the ring. I can only imagine what Santana is thinking of. All the barbaric things that LAX has done in the past. Oh my God.
A barbed wire.
No, there's no disqualification.
People that wraps in barbed wire.
A barbed wire bat.
The great hands, they're helpless.
Barbed wire bats.
Santana.
Ali in. Neck breaker.
Thank God. And wait a second, Ali not stopping.
Ali disarming Santana. Ali going up top.
450 moves out the way.
Santana gets out of the
Ali's
way.
boys all handcuffed to the ropes. Santana plants that leap. And no, who's that?
Tasha Steelz.
Tasha Steelz.
Quarter four.
I've just started seeing this person as well. A lot of new faces I'm seeing on this pay-per-view. It's always good about wrestling. Always seeing new faces.
And now Tasha Steelz looking underneath the ring for more. The press secretary of Order 4.
The mistress of the message. Here to help Ali send it to everybody here in Los Angeles and around the world.
Tasha Steelz getting a table out here.
The great hands are incapacitated, but Tasha Steelz has created an opportunity for Ali.
Oh, Ali sent back first into the steel post.
Santana thwarting Ali again. Natasha Steelz standing to fight.
Steelz has got to be careful.
Oh, wait, come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Oh, come on, Mike.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Mike.
You gotta be kidding me.
So she's going to get planted to the table. Raise it edge.
Mike Santana single-handedly wiping out Order 4.
Take another look at this. Mike Santana is incensed. Mike Santana is off the hook here.
I'll leave the steel chair.
But that's the man he has to beat. That's the man he has to pin to the floor, to the mat, to wherever in this Falls Count Anywhere match.
I'll leave him to the steel chair. You got steel chair to the table.
Perhaps third time's the charm for Mustafa Ali. As the great hands, they're still lying. I mean, Mustafa Ali's got to focus on the match, though.
Somehow this Falls Count Anywhere matchup has continued. Both these men have endured so much punishment.
What is it going to take to that point, Tom? What is it going to take to break either one of these men?
Oh. What will break first, your body or your mind? That is the test.
What is Ali thinking here? Matt Santana laid out on a tail. No, just got it up. Ali moved into the top.
Santana laying into the great hands for good measure. What in the hell is Santana thinking?
This is dangerous territory here.
The great hands are incapacitated. Santana on top of the steps has got a hold of Ali.
Come on.
Oh, should have played to the table by Santana. Was covering. 1, 2. Oh! It's a real quick toilet break. Really quick.
One more time. We gotta see this. Bringing this rivalry to new heights. The superplex off the stairs through the table. Absolutely obliterating themselves to win this matchup in no way.
Ali's got a hold of that barbed wire back.
Santana, I don't know if Santana's aware.
Oh, the barbed wire to the skull!
Oh, it's stuck!
Oh. A referee checking on Mike Santana.
Oh, my, and Ali with that
nasty levels that Mustafa
baseball
Ali
bat wrapped in barbed wire. Barbed wire baseball bat.
Mustafa Ali.
No man is leaving this unscarred.
Look at the shot. Yes, look at that shot. The back of Mustafa Ali after going into that table. But Mike Santana, the back of your screen.
Wait a minute.
Ugh. Santana busted open here.
Dead yet.
Oh, with the barbed wire bat, Ali.
Blocking the barbed wire bat. Oh, big balls on my Santana. 1, 2, 3. Got him.
Santana just took Ali to his own rock bottom.
Mustafa Ali was seemingly willing to do anything to send his message home to Mike Santana and to everyone in the TNA world.
Take a look back here at some of the highlights of this match. This was in the very early goings. This match exploring the space here in the Galen UFC. It was absolute carnage. These guys took it everywhere.
I will be back on your screen momentarily here. 3 more matches to come. Championship action, all of them.
But the other believed in. Order 4 tried their best to back up Ali, but in the end, no matter what happened, Mike Santana sets his message home.
Mike Santana getting the victory in Falls Count Anywhere. Remember, this began well over 2 years ago with a Christmas letter from Mike Santana's daughter, Ariana, to her father to get sober. And for over 2 years now, Mike Santana has been sober, and Mustafa Ali has been attempting to prove that Mike Santana cannot carry the mantle as the standard of TNA wrestling tonight. Mike Santana proved all that and more.
I mean, they pushed themselves to every limit imaginable. Credit to both men, but Mike Santana stands tall.
Well, right now here in Los Angeles, as we mentioned, the stars are out. We do want to issue an apology to Barbara Crampton, who we ID'd earlier on tonight. There is Barbara Crampton. We appreciate her so much, a horror movie icon, well, a legendary scream queen right here in Los Angeles. We appreciate it so much.
Absolutely. The world is watching TNA Rebellion.
I'll be back on your screen momentarily, guys. Just doing something. Do not worry, I'll be back.
In Los Angeles, he has officially called his shot, and he will be getting his TNA World Title shot that he has coveted. Can he capture the title that has eluded him throughout his incredible career?
But it was this man who tried to take that opportunity from him, sliding in and getting a TNA World Title shot, representing NXT. Can Ethan Page get it done tonight in the main event of Rebellion?
Ethan Page getting his first ever shot at the TNA World Championship. And there is the champion, Joe Hendry, riding high off of his WrestleMania moment last weekend. But you see that Kinesio tape, he is dealing with a rotator cuff injury that has been exacerbated. He defends later on tonight. Well, right now, we throw to our broadcast colleague, Gia Miller, at ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing by with the newest signing to the Knockouts division, Indy Hartwell. Indy, how does it feel to be a knockout?
I mean, like, you can hear them. Yeah, this is a dream come true for me, honestly. Like, oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what you call Indy Hartwell in the crowd.
I want to say it's officially official. Indy Hartwell has crossed the line.
Ah! Indy Hartwell now in TNA.
What a moment. And as you can see there, Indy Hartwell's Cross the Line shirt is available now at TNAmerch.com.
Indy Hartwell now part of the TNA roster. What do you guys think about that one? I love that all these former WWE now finding a place, now with a job, now with a place to go. Great for Elias or Elijah, Cindy Akeem. It was awful in script, but I think he was really good doing what he did in that opening match, the X Division match.
Triple main event is about to begin. First on tap, it is the Knockouts World Championship.
And this one is up first.
For the first time ever, we'll go
Triple threat main event. Tessa Blanchard matches on the for the Knockout Women's Championship.
Entering this and chose to make it personal. Can Slamovich leave doubt at the door? It's Slamovich and Blanchard for the title tonight.
Ten years of endless sacrifices, sacrificing everything. Chase the dream. 10 years. 10 years. All lead to me having to beat my best friend. To win this title, and for what?
This company, this industry, they run on Tessa Blanchard time. A Blanchard doesn't wait in line.
It's Tessa Blanchard attacking Masha Slamovich.
When you want to talk about the best in the world, you can go ahead and ask
you, and I take back what's mine. For me to hear hater, doubter after doubter, come out of the woodworks, and that bitch, the biggest hater of them all. Tessa, I was born into a legacy, not just ending your stories. I'm becoming the reason that no one ever tells it again. You jumped an 83-year-old man, the one man who believes in me, the one man who gave me this life, the one man who made.
Does Blanchard understand what she has unlocked in the mind of Masha Slamovich?
I want hurt.
So who walks out winning champion here? Get your thoughts in for this one.
As we get set for the beginning of our triple main event tonight, sold out live in Los Angeles. Let's look at the tail of the tape. Two very evenly matched stars. Incredible intensity from both Slamovich and Tessa Blanchard. Slamovich is on a 10-match winning streak in singles competition. Meanwhile, Tessa Blanchard trying to recapture the Knockouts World Championship she held years ago.
Making her entrance first, Tessa Blanchard. Heavy boos for Blanchard here.
The TNA Knockout World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina. She is the undeniable Diamond, Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa Blanchard has done a great job of doing what's very
Back on your screens once again here. I will be.
Psychological warfare with Masha Slamovich, getting personal, going after the mentor, the trainer of Masha Slamovich, Johnny Rods, getting deep into the soul of the Knockout World Champion. Will it be enough to win tonight?
And her opponent from Moscow, Russia. She is the TNA Knockout World Champion.
And here's the world champion on the women's and the knockout side of things.
Masha Slamovich thinking of Johnny Rods, an 83-year-old man who was put in the hospital by Tessa Blanchard. Also, the undeniable Diamond could send the message to her opponent tonight at Rebellion. Masha Slamovich doing her best to put emotions to the side and focus on the task at hand.
Good luck to her on that. She'll have to. Because if she doesn't, then Tessa Blanchard will have wait a minute!
Masha going right after Tessa here, wasting no time before the bell is even rang. Here we go. Let's get to it. Let's get it done. Masha sending sending Tessa in. Bell is rang. Claymore kick out.
This is an early emotional storm from Slamovich. Go to the snowplow. Got it.
Stop. Snowplow. Kick another kick out by Tessa.
Can you imagine if this match ended just like that? Can you imagine what that would do to the psyche of Tessa Blanchard?
Huge kick by Masha Slamovich, and think about the emotions running through the mind of Masha Slamovich. Think about the way that Tessa Blanchard has taken every possible opening in tag team matches to score the pinfalls that set up this title match.
And that's it was calculated, it was smart, it was underhanded if you want to call it that, but it was effective from Blanchard. It got her.
Tessa coming back into this now.
It got her exactly to this point where she wanted to be, fighting for the Knockouts World Championship.
It's been nearly 6 years since Blanchard held the Knockouts World Championship. Smashing that knee into the canvas, cover and a kick out. The champion still in.
Tessa going right after the champion's knee.
From Slamovich there. Blanchard is taking control of the Knockouts World Champion.
Slamovich sent throat first into the middle row. Blanchard, single leg drop kick right to the spine.
Tessa now rolling here.
Caught there by Slamovich.
Blanchard's already proven what she's willing to do to get into the mind, to get into the head of Masha Slamovich. What is she?
Masha trying to turn things around. A superplex from the ring apron in, is it? No.
Slamovich.
Blanchard. Slamovich off her footing.
Blanchard
Dangerous
putting that off.
Here. On the cover. Trying to win the title.
Cross body from the ring. Cross body from the ring apron in, down onto Masha.
Big suplex from the outside in, but Blanchard had the answer.
Think about the frustrations that Blanchard has created this tag team match, as I mentioned. Blanchard then attacking Johnny Rodz, putting him in the hospital. And by the way, Tessa Blanchard targeting Masha Slamovich, that invited enemies in NXT's Fatal Influence. Victoria Crawford popping up in the midst of the six-person or the mixed tag team matchup that we saw at Unbreakable last week. Moments ago.
So she's coming back into this now.
Indy Hartwell was announced as a signing here.
Drop kick to that injured knee
Shoulders down and a kick
of the champion. What do you guys think about the signing of Indy Hartwell to TNA? Do we see her back in NXT at some point? That'd be very cool. Not really out, I guess.
Absolutely obliterate the lower base of the champion.
183 days.
Never knew he was going to turn up to NXT or vice versa, TNA. Tessa in control of this one. Glancing, which I mean on the top turnbuckle.
Putting away challenger after challenger. But I have to imagine the mind of Slamovich, I hope it is. This is the biggest challenge yet.
That injured knee being the target, like a big wedge bullseye on that. Painted on it by Tessa herself.
God, look at this.
Look at the predicament. Slamovich is in, absolutely defenseless.
Snapping her leg off on the ropes there.
Cover. Hook to that injured leg, shoulders down, and forcing Slamovich to get the shoulder up.
And I mean, it goes without saying in a way, but you take away the legs, you take away the base, you take away a lot of power for potential another snowplow. Even to hit Requiem, it's going to be a little bit more difficult.
What is Tessa thinking? She's taking charge here.
Kicks that Masha's known for as well.
That knee being a target again. Masha Slamovich holding on here.
Grabbing at the hair of Blanchard, the referee, Alice Lane, taking control of this matchup. Remember, the title can only change hands via pinfall submission in the ring, not via countout or disqualification.
But tangled up and hooked up in similar to a
because you use your whole lower body.
Figure four, but not get the legs locked in with that. But
on that left leg,
it's really mad Masha's fought out of that.
His own right leg to apply even more pressure to that injured left leg.
To continue to go after that, and had taken the
now they're trying to pull out the
knee pad off.
Get as close to the bone as she can.
You see how nasty.
Kick to the face of the champion.
Physicality and intensity is at a whole other level.
When you talk about Blanchard, you talk about Masha Slamovich beating Jordan Grace. You know who else did that? Tessa Blanchard. Back at Genesis. Talk about making a statement about returning here to TNA Wrestling.
Tessa looking to end this.
Off the top,
Gun salute.
Magnum, that's how
Gets caught. Roll. Destroyer.
Counter for counter.
Blanchard charging at Slamovich. A code red.
Code red, both of them are down.
Creating a little bit of time for her to recuperate.
Is this the opening Slamovich needs? You see the pain that's on the face of Blanchard.
Take another look here.
The pain on the champion. Trying to get some feeling back in that leg. Trying to get back into this fight.
Count of 6 from the official. Both after the count of 10 to get back up to their feet so this match can continue.
Both competitors do, but you see, Masha still, ooh! He's kicking with that injured leg. Willing to throw that one to the wind so she can plant on the other.
Back fist. German suplex by Slamovich. Masha's pushing through the pain. Here's the cover. Shoulders down and a kick
Masha now going with the cover after that. Masha's getting back into this now. Pushing through the pain. Fighting through the agony.
We know the toughness. We know the fortitude of Slamovich, but it is all being put to the test here.
Hold on a second, trying to set up for Requiem. Blanchard holding on to the legs, however. Oh, hold on, Blanchard.
Blanchard goes with the Requiem. Masha looks for the Requiem.
Back over.
Slamovich.
Roll up by Tessa. Tessa's going to slam Masha as we... Oh, God. As the stream goes off, so give me a few seconds here to get it back on once again. Hopefully this is the last time tonight here. Rock's sake. And my dog is very, very happy.
Trying to the bitter end.
Tessa targeting that knee once again. If you like dogs, then like and subscribe, share this everywhere.
The lower base.
That give you it all, quizzes, watch-alongs, unboxings, podcasts, everything. I give you my all, and all I ask is a like and a subscribe, and subscribe.
That's how nasty.
And go check out that description for Marcus's channel.
Warning, Blanchard. All tied up here, all tied up.
Right near the ropes, though.
Slamovich grabbing a hold of the bottom rope. Blanchard was trying to earn a submission here in the corner, but has to break before the count of 5.
Fortunate positioning there for the Knockouts World Champion, able to break that hold.
Action slowed down a little here.
How much damage has already been done?
Oh, God.
Blanchard trying to get a point. Slamovich and everyone. You heard her just yell that there's levels to this. Believing all of TNA runs on Blanchard time. And she's here to...
That knee certainly become the sole target of Tessa here. Putting the champion onto the top turnbuckle.
Oh, hold on, Blanchard got caught. Blanchard caught there in the corner. And an opening now for Slamovich.
Dragging Blanchard here.
God, Slamovich is trying to get Blanchard up. I think trying to get Blanchard up to the top turnbuckle. Maybe he's thinking Requiem from up there.
Maybe, but...
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Magnum 2. Oh, somehow, some way. Actually rolling the shoulder right. Still champion for now. For now, so the match isn't over yet, but Masha somehow, some way, kicking out the Magnum there.
Double knees. But not enough. Slamovich stays in it. Now, Blanchard has to go deep into the playbook now to put this one away.
Oh, now, think about Buzzsaw.
With the Buzzsaw is Tessa. We can put this away right now.
Dropping to the knee. Counters.
Big forearm shot. Hold on a second. Trying to set up a requiem. Just Slamovich off of the
Requiem.
Oh my God, the sit-up power bomb.
Sit-up power bomb. That toe kick out.
What a counter back and forth there. Blanchard staying in this one.
Slamovich on essentially one good leg. And Blanchard continues the attack on the left knee. Oh, taking out the footing. Cutter, middle of the ring.
Cutter, that is it.
Sense of urgency now from Blanchard. Once again.
DDT.
Buzzsaw.
Buzzsaw.
We have a new champion. Cover.
And a kick out somehow, someway by Slamovich.
Blanchard cannot believe it. Quite frankly, neither can I.
Slamovich kicked out a Buzzsaw. Blanchard can't believe it. Well, there's no time for Tessa Blanchard to be frustrated. If she wants to win the Knockouts World title, she's got to move.
And heading up to the high rent district. High risk, high reward potentially here for Blanchard.
Tessa going up to the top. What is she? What is on her mind? What is she thinking here?
Into the head of Tessa Blanchard. Tessa taking too much time.
How is Slamovich climbing the ropes here? On basically one good leg.
And now Slamovich trying to find a way to put away Blanchard.
Thinking superplex. Blanchard, though, desperately trying to block. Fighting for advantage here. Dangerous territory.
Oh, open bomb strike by Blanchard. Precarious.
Oh, headbutt to Tessa on the top by Slamovich.
Nasty headbutts from Slamovich.
Oh my God, up on their shoulders, rolling through.
Oh, knee to the face. I think retaining. Oh, no. On bar, almost submission. Tessa tapping out. Tap, 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 tap.
And still the TNA Knockout World Champion, Masha Slamovich.
What a war between two of the most intense women's athletes in the game today. But Slamovich on one good leg does it.
Take a look back to the closing moments. Rolling through with this Death Valley driver off the top. A huge knee strike. And this is a new one out of the playbook of Slamovich here in TNA. Couldn't get the pin off to wait for an armbar.
Nothing fancy about it. Straightforward. Bend that arm until it breaks or your opponent taps.
Caught Blanchard by surprise.
No doubt about it. Slamovich proving why she is at the top of the mountain of the Knockouts division.
Well, what a performance by both Tessa Blanchard and the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich.
So what do you guys think about that one? Masha Slamovich, still your Knockouts Women's TNA Champion.
Expected it to be nasty and hard hitting, and it delivered on every little bit of it.
Well, we are so grateful to have so many fans here in Los Angeles who sold out tonight on the campus of USC. Just at ringside, Room Twins, big stars on YouTube, over 3.37 million followers on YouTube. Thank you to the Haroon Twins.
A few technical difficulties here with this stream. I think this is going to go off. And next up here for the TNA Tag Team titles, the Hardys versus the Nimitz Brothers, and I take a toilet break.
About a year ago, everyone started talking about TNA again. Everyone was saying TNA was the place, the best company in wrestling, and they were right. And it was all because of me. Just as everyone's saying TNA is the place to be, the Hardys took credit. Hell, Matt Hardy tried to find a wedge between me and my brother.
Ryan has never been in this match. Just give me one thing. Nick, he is in the ring.
To realize family is most important.
I was on compound where you will suffer deletion. I see dead people.
And the final two matches here, what I'm going to do is a bit of a change over here. It's very important to do this. Let's do a bit of a change over here for the next two matches only. There's a bit of a changeover for these next two matches. Let's see who in front of the People's Ring put this. We're getting broken hearted here.
Wake of a mind-bending trip to the Hardy compound. We are set for this TNA World Tag Team Championship match here live at Rebellion. Let's take a look at the taglines. This is the highest profile brothers versus brothers tag team match in TNA history. Nick Dalton, Matt Hardy inside of a steel cage back at Sacrifice. The Nemesis visited the Hardy compound this Thursday on Impact, and they absconded with the TNA World Tag Team titles.
And here come the Brothers of Nimitz.
The TNA World Tag Team Championship. The team of Ryan and Nick.
Now, to your point, even though, as you heard, Mackenzie Mitchell correctly announced the Nemesis as the challengers, they did leave the Hardy compound physically with the gold and are clearly trying to send a message to the Hardys, a vision of things to come for real, perhaps, later tonight.
The fact that these two escaped with their lives and their minds intact in the Hardy compound,
that's the vision. That they themselves are not mentally broken after that experience. You know, I don't think Dr. Wolfie is a licensed psychologist.
We took a deep dive into the Hardy compound. There were corners of his brain that I did not know existed.
We're going to see what corners of his brain are able to get the job done here at Rebellion.
From the Hardy compound is lineup. They are the TNA World Tag Team Champions.
They are the Hardy Boys. Wonderful.
It feels like thunder tonight in Los Angeles at Rebellion. The Hardys are here to reclaim their TNA World Tag Team title belts from Nick and Ryan.
Boys. Waiting no time going after the Nibbers, but they're doing a reclaim those tag team titles back. It was stolen from them at the Hardy Compound on Thursday.
But will the Nemets suffer deletion tonight at Rebellion?
Tried their best to send a message to the champs. Try to mess with them after they got their minds messed with at the Hardy Compound.
And that is what it's all about, the TNA World Tag Team titles. It's the longest tag team title reign in 3 years in this company for the Hardys.
For who of you guys got here, the Hardys or the Nimbus brothers? If you like, share, subscribe, who have you got? Both Hardys going after both Nimbus brothers. Jeff on the outside taking care of Ryan. Matt on the inside taking care of Dolph. The Dolph-free Nick.
And we may be in the backyard of the Hollywood hunk himself, but everywhere TNA goes.
Matt Hardy looking for a twist of fate or DDT on Nimmer. Nimmer.
Oh, and a kick out there. Trying to retain the tag team titles.
And as I was saying, we should have known this was going to start the way it did. Again, considering how personal and how violently this started back at Sacrifice, inside the confines of that cage, when Nick Nemeth brutally beat down Matt Hardy with his brother Ryan, blooding the center of the ring.
Nick Nemeth sent throat first into the middle rope. And how did Nick and Ryan Nemeth explain their actions? Nick Nemeth saying that the Hardys, quote, snaked
Tagged to Jeff
2023 and stole the spotlight that he grabbed in January of 2024. You're jealousy from the Nemeth. There's the cover and the kick out. And then there's Ryan Nemeth, who is here because he's Nick Nemeth's freaking brother.
Look, people have been overlooking
Ryan
Nemeth.
Jeff, they're staying on
justifiably
Nick.
so.
Oh, come on. The man, he's a man of many talents. He's a renaissance man. All right? And with his brother by his side, I think he's capable of and to getting to Nick Nemeth's motivation.
Ryan tagging in.
Look,
going after Jeff.
Hardy snaked in. Of course, they're always welcome here. A huge part of TNA's legacy and history. But anybody who's worked here as long and in this business as long as the Hardys, as long as that man, the one and that Nick Nemeth, you know, when someone else comes in to take your spot, you defend it. You don't let them come in just willy-nilly like that.
And Nick Nemeth all over Jeff Hardy right now. Ryan Nemeth barking at Jeff. I understand your point about defending your spot. That's something we've known for years about professional wrestling, but I think Nick Nemeth runs a lot deeper than that. Some things that he's got to admit. The fact that he lost the TNA World Championship at Genesis back in January to Joe Hendry, and that he got eclipsed by the global phenomenon Joe Hendry. And then all this
Nick Ryan back in this act. No, this action has been quite slow to begin. But it played the breather we needed for the big main event, the TNA Championship. Joe Hendry, Kazarian, and Ethan Page. Ryan got the pinfall on Jeff. Jeff kicking out.
He's made his own career. He's wrestled all over. I've wrestled Ryan Nemeth. I know what he's capable of. He's also made a career in Hollywood.
Ryan got the knee for the elbow three. Jeff moving out the way, tagging in his brother Matt.
Now Matt Hardy out of the corner.
Delete. Yeah.
Extremely personal for Matt Hardy, left beaten and bloodied inside the cage with sacrifice, yes. But he had to return home to Cameron, North Carolina. Look, his
Well, dog, why not? That Ryan escapes. Side effects.
And it scarred them. There's the cover.
Cover one, two.
To retain and a kick out by Ryan Nemeth.
Matt looking for the twist of fate.
This one down, looking for the twist of fate.
No. Oh, Nemeth now. Nick Nemeth hanging Hardy on the ropes. Ryan with a DDT. Cover one.
Titles. Oh, a kick out by Matt Hardy. Tag made, in comes Nick Nemeth.
The assault from the Hardy compound, and of course, all the way back at Sacrifice, really sending a message home here to Matt Hardy. Oh, hey.
Oh, Ryan now going after
Ryan Nemeth.
Matt Hardy.
Nemeth got the attention of the official, instigated things with Jeff Hardy. The referee didn't see the illegal contact.
To be fair, it was Matt Hardy who started that fight.
Hardy was defending himself.
Now, the wanted man who starts dropping bows one at a time.
Matt Hardy once again trying to defend himself. Nick Nemeth trying to pull Matt Hardy into the corner. Tag made.
Now Ryan Nemeth back in a Praetorian's face. The scarred face of Matt Hardy.
Ryan now turning it into Matt. Sat. Headlock. Sleeper hold, headlock, locked in.
Living legend Matt Hardy. Trying to find out what they got to do to put the legendary Hardys away.
Whoa. Flurry there by Matt. Now the cover, trying to win the tag team titles and a kick out for Matt Hardy.
Look at this, Matt Hardy scrambling for a tag there. He knows he needs to get out of the ring. He knows he needs to get the fresh Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma in this fight. The Nemeth has done a great job of isolating Matt Hardy.
Suplex, bye. No. Matt blocked it. Roll up. 1, 2.
By Matt on a kick out. Oh, both men go down hard center of the ring.
Same idea, but now window of opportunity for Matt Hardy here.
Jeff looking for that tag. Nick looking for that tag.
Get to his brother Jeff.
We needed, yeah, I'm gonna got it in the worst way, like as I like to say. Jeff is in, Nick is in. Jeff now needs to Nick offense. Gone right after.
Here's the cover.
Nick here, elbow. Cover, kick out.
Take more than that. Put the running man down.
I'm thinking about a twist of fate. Nick Nemeth able to avoid it.
And here goes Chuck.
Let's bring the win. Forget to it.
Hook to the inside leg to retain. Out a kick out by Nemeth.
Kick out by Nick Nemeth. But Jeff Hardy on a roll here. Does he have enough momentum to put the Nemeth away? Whoa.
Oh, twist of fate.
Twist of fate.
Nick Ryan's going to break up the count.
Ryan Nemeth breaks it up.
I think it's put us back. So does Matt Hardy, eliminating Ryan Nemeth from the equation.
Now a great opportunity for the Hardys. Can they take advantage of this 2-on-1 moment?
Twist of fate into the net breaker. Splash by Jeff. Cover. 1, 2, no, Ryan to bring it up again.
Nemeth breaks up the pinfall.
And once again, Ryan Nemeth deposited to the outside, courtesy of Matt Hardy here.
Matt Hardy knock out Ryan Nemeth on the outside. We understand why.
No, no, Jeff. Nick kicking out.
Nemeth. And a famouser.
Famous by Nick.
A famouser.
1, 2.
Cover and a kick out.
The action really starting to pick up in this tag team championship matchup. Nick Nemeth enraged that he couldn't get it done there.
I'm going to exit stage left. Give me a few seconds here.
I think he has an idea.
I'm turning up the band tonight in Los Angeles. Almost off with a super kick. Jeff Hardy able to evade.
Still here calling the action, just not on your screen. As of now, you can see poetry in motion. Yeah.
Poetry in motion.
Side effects again. Twist effect. No, quite close on the top. 1, 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
The hell happened there? Yeah, Matt was Matt accidentally broke up the tank.
Matt Hardy was trying to play defense and reacted.
It'll be a title match about a little bit of chaos.
And now Matt Hardy trying to delete Nick Nemeth and hold on to the TNA World Tag Team titles.
Twist the fate on Nick.
From sacrifice. Twist the fate.
And look, there's Jeff Hardy, primed and ready to go.
Oh, going up to the top. This one's on one. Ryan cutting him off.
And this is why Matt Hardy was rushing to play defense against Ryan Nemeth. He saw Ryan stirring at ringside.
Absolute chaos here. Jeff Hardy taken out.
What is Matt thinking?
What is Matt thinking to do to Ryan? Neckbreaker.
Neckbreaker on the floor. Now Matt Hardy's looking underneath the ring. Steel chair.
Steel chair in hand that Matt has got. Of course, specialty TLC speciality, of course.
Jeff and Nick are the two legal men in the match, but
oh, the back body drop onto that steel chair.
Matt Hardy destroyed on the outside.
Oh, low blow to Jeff. Famous zigzag, whether Nick Nemeth is calling the danger zone. Cover 1, 2, they've got him.
my God.
Well, what a definite shocker there. New tag team champions, the Nemeth brothers.
Ryan Nemeth did it! Ryan Nemeth just beat the Hardys and has secured the tag team titles for him and his brother Nick.
Take a look back at the closing moments of this matchup. First, Jeff Hardy been caught up on the swanton bomb, then the low blow from Nick Nemeth, the referee didn't see it. James and John about the one-in man, the tag made. Matt Hardy was incapacitated on the outside. Ryan Nemeth just pinned Jeff Hardy to win the TNA World Tag Team titles. Hell just froze over.
The Nemeth said family first, and they meant it. The best brother tag team, and they've got the hardware to prove it.
just transpired.
You better learn to believe it, Tom.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next time we'll be live on TNA Plus. It's 3 weeks from Friday in the greater Toronto area at Under Siege.
And one more match to go on. That is your main event of the evening. And this is the next. Under Siege. That's kind of another Friday, like another TNA special. Who are these going down to the ring? Who are these? Ah, Santino.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing, you are a part of history tonight. This is one of the most incredibly realistic pay-per-views I ever seen in my life. Now it's time for the third match of the triple main event. And I know we have opinions, we have views. Let's hear what you guys say. Who is your pick? Who's going to
So I'm going to take a quick another toilet break. Enjoy this. So Marcus's channel. I'm going to take time here just to promote it. If you're a fan of food and drink reviews, this is the channel for you. And here is his channel. We'll take a look at this video right now.
I believe Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe effing Hendry. Now that's the passion I'm talking about. That's the conviction I'm talking about. And when it comes to me.
So right there, I'm going to see it double time for the 2 times. So here again is that video that you just saw me play again, because why the hell not? So that is right. If you're a fan of food and drink reviews, this is the channel for you. It's in the description as always, each and every time.
Okay, listen, Joe, you got to get to the hospital. I need a film to make sure that this isn't torn. I'm not going to the hospital. We're not doing it. You're the TNA World Champion. I need to make sure that you can still compete. MRI.
But it is triple main event time
on his rotator. It's a bad
for the TNA World Championship. It is Joe Hendry, Ethan Page, and Frankie Kazarian. Who have you got? Who do you believe in?
I am calling my shot Sunday, April 27th, in the great state of California. I'm going to have my way. I will finally become TNA World Champion. Wow, look who's back, baby. All ego, Ethan Page. Turns out, at Rebellion, Joe Hendry was defending the TNA World Championship against Frankie Kazarian and all ego, Ethan Page.
Unfortunately, the medical team have advised me not to compete.
However, I informed the medical team that I will defend the TNA World Championship at Rebellion. You're a literal rooted duck. If you're not at 100%, there's no way you can hang with the king of TNA. These people can believe all they want. And none of those things are going to stop me from winning the TNA World Championship and bringing it back to NXT. The people say they believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's going to have to believe in Joe Hendry more than he's ever done in the past. I proved what happens when you listen to the fans, and I did it in front of 60,000 people at WrestleMania.
We are set to cap off this historic triple main event at Rebellion. Let's look at the tail of the tape. Frankie Kazarian is the Call Your Shot Gauntlet winner. 4 out of 5 previous past winners have gone on to call their shot to become champion. Meanwhile, Ethan Page is getting his first ever TNA World Title shot tonight. He's also main eventing his first ever TNA pay-per-view. But for Joe Hendry, yes, the high from WrestleMania is still there. But with an injured rotator cuff and not having to be involved in the decision, will believe be enough.
And Kazarian out here first.
And there is the man who tonight will officially be calling his shot. The king of TNA himself here with a hometown advantage. Can Frankie Kazarian finally check off the one thing in TNA in his illustrious TNA career that he has yet to accomplish and win the TNA World Championship?
When this match was announced on social media, Frankie Kazarian said, quote, main event world title match in Los Angeles, California, mere miles from where I watched live wrestling growing up as a young prince of the LA Sports Arena. The king of TNA gets his crowning moment in SoCal.
I think it was Ethan Page, all ego.
Ethan Page's first match in TNA wrestling in 5 years. It was very clear as the decision of that matchup went to Elijah and Joe Hendry. Elijah wasn't concerned about that. He was focused on tonight and the TNA World Title.
Ethan Page wasn't focusing on working well with Frankie Kazarian. He had all eyes on Sunday, and much like Frankie Kazarian looking to accomplish a bucket list item, check it off the list, a TNA World Title run. Can he take advantage of an injured champion and make that?
Say his name. I believe in Joe Hendry. Buffer in here. As Joe Hendry made my screen buffer.
First time in 27 years, a championship from a non-WWE owned company was represented at WrestleMania. Think about that. This company dates back 23 years. Once upon a time, on a boat with Jeff and Jerry, and Bob Ryder, creating the vision for TNA wrestling. Could they have ever fathomed what we saw last weekend at WrestleMania?
I don't think that or anyone that ever could. We are in a brave new world of professional wrestling. It could be argued that that man right there is at the forefront.
Who do you believe can get this done out of here from you?
The following triple threat matches for the TNA World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Yucca Valley, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Frankie Kazarian. Next, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, all ego, Ethan Page.
That is what it is all about. Climbing to the top of the TNA mountain.
The richest prize in TNA wrestling is at stake. Page, Kazarian, and Hendry for the TNA World Title live in Los Angeles at Rebellion.
Here we go.
This match is underway. There are
Match
no
is
countouts, no
underway.
disqualifications.
Calls for the target. Joe Henry here. Joe Henry is a children coming into this with a shoulder injury.
And an injured champion. That is a dangerous situation.
Completely understand that. In the early going, however, that right arm, that right shoulder was good.
It could be standing ovation early.
Go for the standing ovation
early on here.
Kazarian wants the chicken wing.
And that'll immediately take effect.
Even pulling Kazarian out the ring. This match is got going quick.
Hendry has even Page to thank for that one for getting out of his way. What is in mind of Joe Hendry?
Henry on the top, down onto both Kaz and Ethan.
Taking a big risk.
Hendry's feeling it.
Kudos for the bravado. But don't let the heat of the moment take you out of the reality of the situation.
Now Hendry back into the fray.
That tape
Henry now going for a powerbomb.
I spoke to Joe Hendry earlier on today.
Big boot by Page to Hendry. Wrestling Henry down to the mat. Mounted him punches down onto his face.
Randy at WrestleMania.
As Ethan Page rains down blows on the TNA World Champion.
Whoa. Page and Hendry battled at NXT No Mercy months ago in Denver, Colorado.
Three men going at it now. Ethan turns it into the champion, of course. Suplex that kind of down onto the back of Kaz's head. Send Kaz out the ring, cover on Hendry. Hendry kicking out.
Frankie Kazarian there, who was trying to get in the ring.
Turning directly to the champion now.
Ethan Page spent 3 years in this company. We've talked about it. He was one half of the longest TNA World Tag Team Championship reign of all time. Josh Alexander and Page. 3 years in this company, never challenged for the TNA World Title, never main evented the TNA pay-per-view.
Both men in the same thing, meet in the middle.
Frankie Kazarian's busted out a table. I mean, no disqualification.
Kazarian got a table here.
Completely legal. Now Frankie Kazarian trying to win the title. Shoulders pressed down and a kick out.
He is killing it. 1 second, guys.
Roll up. Kazarian debuted in this company 22 years ago. This is just
Kazarian now turning attention to Page now.
World title shot. Cover. Trying to pin Page to win the title and a kick out.
And that's the thing about both Kazarian and Page. They both never had a chance at being.
Kazarian now the big right hand to the champion.
Very hungry to accomplish that tonight.
Kazarian trying to control the champion here. Pressing the shoulders down once again. A 2 count. Hold on a second.
Kazarian now. Gonna pin both, man. Had a pin, tossed Page over, tried to pin him also at the same time.
Kazarian out to make a statement here.
In my mind, the statement's been made. He's one of the best damn wrestlers on the planet.
Going for the chicken wing here on
Page. Look at the chicken wing.
Into the turnbuckles.
Ethan Page knows the danger that chicken wing poses.
Leaping at Hendry, thinking about a guillotine. Page putting all his body weight into this.
Got it locked in. Hendry, though, staying on his feet, staying vertical. Can belief keep him from tapping out? Apparently, yes.
Suplex to Ethan is Hendry.
Page and Hendry are
There now. Oh, leg drop.
Great work from
Springboard leg drop on both of them.
Kick out. Open body. Goes to Hendry. Trying to pin the champion in a kick out.
Kaz thought he had it on either one of them there. Doing a great job of fighting off 2 men at once here.
Big right hand to Ethan now.
Frankie Kazarian has all the pressure on him in his hometown. Was trying to set up for Fade to Black.
Fade to Black. Nope. Subdivision to Kazarian. No. Spear by Page. Piling into the corner. Clothesline to Hendry.
Clothesline up onto the shoulders. Running into the Davey Boy.
Running power slam. Taking out Hendry. Connected to Kazarian.
Going to take to win the big one. For someone who's never done it before, Ethan Page putting all that pressure on himself. But this man runs on pressure.
You and I have talked about it a number of times. Who will be the force between NXT and TNA to win a championship from the other company? Imagine the statement. Imagine the shockwaves this would send for the industry.
Totally redefine the phrase "cross the line." That's for damn sure. It's now Hendry. Hendry picking up Page here on the top
Up to the top, Hendry picking Page up.
Hendry trying to position Ethan Page here on the top rope, and there's Frankie Kazarian to shut down the champion.
Imagine that shoulder continuing to give him trouble. Wait a second.
Oh, wait for Fade to Black now. Hendry, a cover.
Now Hendry rolling up. Kazarian, Page still on the top. Hoisting Kazarian up.
Now, Kaz is swinging wherever he can. Oh, wait a second.
Electric chip, no power bomb, and power bomb from Hendry as Kazarian superplexes Ethan Page at the very same time.
What a display from everyone, quite frankly.
Trying to retain. Oh, Kazarian gets the left shoulder up in time.
The strength of Hendry here. Basically throwing both men off the top rope, a powerbomb superplex combo from the champion.
Oh, the top.
To the outside. Remember, no countouts, no
But
disqualifications.
then Ethan got sent. Joe turning to Kazarian now.
Guillotine leg drop by Kaz.
Guillotine leg drop across the back of Hendry.
Kazarian there. Now bringing the fight to the outside here. You see that table that Frankie Kazarian brought out earlier. Still lying in wait, if you will.
Oh, Kazarian said into the timekeeper area. Everybody's taking a spill.
Absolute bedlam at ringside.
Scraping DDT on Joe Hendry by Ethan. Now grabbing the table, maybe. Yep. Yeah.
Has to be out of the equation, though. This is a huge moment for Ethan Page. You see him there taking the opportunity to strike with the table. Now Ethan Page potentially has all the time in the world with Kaz, desperately trying to recover.
He goes out to the table. No, Kazarian coming in. What a weak shot that was with a top black. So weak. So weak.
Tossing Hendry back inside.
Hendry.
Slingshot
DDT by Kazarian. Goes to cover Hendry, kicking out.
Able to kick out. I mentioned it before. Yes, Frankie Kazarian's in his hometown. He's never captured the TNA World Championship. But I was stunned when he called his shot well in advance for a TNA World Title matchup. He didn't know about Ethan Page going to Santino Marella. All the pressure is on Kazarian, in my opinion.
Kazarian looking for the standing ovation into the angle, slam, no roll through.
Joe Hendry. Hendry rushes.
Oh,
Fade to Black.
Fade to black. Cover. Page rushing in. Going to break up the count.
Crunch to the spine. Crunch to that shoulder, too, on that fade to black. Ethan Page just saved Joe Hendry's title reign.
Ethan Page making sure the match will continue so he can win the TNA World title.
No doubt about it.
Look out!
Backbreaker to Page.
Rattling the spine of Page from the second.
Oh, from the top.
Knee right to the face.
Knee to the face of Kazarian. Kazarian got met there.
A kick out by Kazarian.
Kazarian turns to kick out. Angle slam to Page by Hendry.
Hendry trying to retain. Oh, but a kick out there by Page.
Look at that, Frankie striking right away. Wait a second.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Face first. Angel swing.
Angel wing.
Cover.
You saw Joe Hendry plant himself into that.
To the TNA legend, the fallen
so
angel,
then
Christopher
Kazarian could connect with that.
All three men are down. This triple main event being capped off by this TNA World title match.
Everybody has thrown out some of their best shots, the strongest weapons in their arsenal. Who's going to have the finishing blow here?
Hendry, Page, and Kazarian duking it out for the TNA World
Chop fest now going on.
Everybody's slugging it out. Who gets the advantage? Kaz taking down Page.
Oh, once again, go for the chicken wing, focusing on the right arm.
Trying to wrench that shoulder.
Oh, down goes Ethan Page, charging at Kazarian and Hendry, but Kaz still has the chicken wing. Can he lock it in?
Hendry's fighting him, but with that injured shoulder, how much can he fight? Look at this, wait.
Oh my God. Wait a minute, look at the eyes of Hendry.
Hendry's fading here. He's doing a sleep hold on him.
It's enough for Kaz here. Hendry could go out. Wait!
Look at the belief in the eyes of Joe Hendry. On sending Kazarian to the outside.
Breaking free of the chicken wing. How much did that take out of Hendry? Look out here. Wait.
Oh my God. Hendry holding on to the top rope, trying to prevent fade to black through the table.
Oh no, look out, Hendry.
What is Henry thinking? The plant that they to the table, dumped him to the table.
And Hendry stands tall. Kaz out of the equation. Hendry's got to turn his attentions to Ethan Page.
Page got the title. Swings. Standing ovation, gets out of it. RKO. One. Into the title. Page. Hendry kicks out.
Hendry almost had a nightmare flashback to WrestleMania. His title almost taken.
Eagle's Edge coming up.
Think about Eagle's Edge.
Moves into the follow-away slam.
Follow-away slam.
Tip up.
And now,
standing ovation. Planted. 1, 2, 3, and still your TNA World Champion, Joe Hendry. Did you believe?
Joe Hendry.
Just like throughout his entire journey of professional wrestling, the odds were stacked against Joe Hendry tonight.
entering the matchup. A battle in which he did not have a Henry submitted to lose his title, but Joe Hendry stands tall as champion.
Take a look back here as Henry eliminated Kazarian from the equation and then turned his attention to Ethan Page and put a period on the sentence and retained his TNA World Championship.
Joe Hendry counts on the greatest week of his career. Thank you for joining us tonight at Rebellion.
Whoa, whoa! Flick!
Rick Williams from NXT.
You saw Joe Hendry on Tuesday. He and Obafemi embarrassed Rick Williams. Well, what goes around apparently has
Rick
come around.
Williams
The TNA World
rocking
Champion.
up here to take out Hendry. Trick knee. Trick shot, whatever.
Henry took the spotlight on NXT. Tonight, Trick took it back on Henry's turf. You know what they say about payback.
So, good pay-per-view. Rebellion is in the box. So, the next time I'll be doing this is for Slammiversary in July. The next WWE pay-per-view, Battleground. We've got a Saturday night main event and Backlash, Saturday night main event, Battleground next month. But my rating for Rebellion, yeah, decent pay-per-view. I'm going to give it just above and in between opener and mid-card. So between opener and mid-card, there we are. So do join me for the next Rainy Rock podcast. Just keep a lookout for when that's coming. Do like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. And always remember, if wrestling is the game, excellence is the name. And excellence is Ricky Gold. Man.